It's the final countdown. Let me do my countdown. Here we go. For real. Hola, you little whippersnappers. What is up? Okay, so anyhow, unlock your reality. I guess that's Ernie Shell. Did a live the other night. Yes, Ernie, I gave you credit. I gave you credit. Your link is in my chat, sir. Look, I ain't got a problem with Ernie. I ain't got a problem with nobody. I just don't know why y'all mentioning my name. But there was some talk about Summer Wells in this. So, piqued my curiosity. Piqued my curiosity. No offense, Ernie. I really don't watch you, okay? No offense. Don't take offense to it. Now, I am going to play this, but I am not going to show it. I'm just going to do the audio. I will try to explain to you who is on panel. So Ernie goes live. And Act Right, Mama Bear's friend, decided to go on Ernie's panel. Mama Bear was live with Andrew's old friends, Munch and whoever the girl is, I don't know. And they were talking about some previous happenings in the Hiltz household. Foxy, Foxy. What is up, Foxy? I ain't seen you forever. I haven't seen you for a long time. Now, boy, I was kind of listening to some of this. I had a lot to say. So, remain calm. I thought, I need to cover this. Bada bing, bada boom. So we are going to put my face up here. Now, as I always say, hello, singing live stream. Singing live stream. Okay. How are you, Stephen? How are you, H. Davis, you little whippersnapper, you? Okay. So, Act Right goes up and explains to Ernie that they didn't let him up on Mama Bear's panel because they had special guests. They already had the live stream planned out, and that's why they didn't let him up there. Now, it was kind of weird to me because I think Ernie already knew what he was going to be talking about, but, that kind of changed when Act Right went up there. I'm just saying. I'm saying what I see. All right? I am saying it today because I am tired of y'all mentioning my name. Why y'all bring? I do not talk about y'all. I don't. I don't give a shit about Lips. I don't give a shit about Roe. I really don't care about Andrew. He's been doing the same shit forever. Hey, Lorianne, what gets me is y'all keep talking about the same shit. It's like, regurgitate, regurgitate. I've heard the same shit for 4 years. 4 years. All right. So now, like I said, from what I know, this is Act Right up on Ernie's panel. So let's hear a little bit of I'm not starting it at the very beginning. Like I said, when Summer Wells's name is mentioned, remain calm's ears perk up a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
I love that. I love that. I mean, as a planned thing, but you are a professional and you're a creator and have been, and when you got to plan live, but you don't, right? You know how that is. So it's no offense to you. But now, Mama Bear, I will say this for her. She has been put through the fucking mill so much now that she is super defensive on everything and everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry she comes across as a bitch, but she can be when she's been pushed to the limit.
Girl, you be a bitch. Nobody cares if you're a bitch. You go, girl. Hey, loves, it's good to see you. Hey, it's YouTube. In the galaxy, there's a lot of bitches. Nothing wrong with it. But yes, these people, they go for each other. It's like, wow. It's like back in the day. Hey, KK, love you, girl. Back in the day when the Trojans would go marching all together. Okay, what we're going to do, everybody. Let me describe my title to you. Holy moly. Y'all just quit saying my name for real. I'm scared. NAFCUDA. Can you guys guess what that means? NAFCUDA. NAFCUDA. You know what NAFCUDA means? Not a fucking chance, you dumbasses. Lord help us. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, Ernie. Ernie is, okay, imagine the soldiers marching. They're walking in mud and shit. They got their swords and their shields and they got a hat on like Ernie's. And they're marching and marching and marching. And I even forgot where I was fucking going with that. But anyhow, let's just keep that in our mind for a minute. I'm finding out, Lisa. I don't know. All I heard was, hey, your name was mentioned, remain calm. That's all I know. Oh, wait, I got to make this smaller. We have to see the chat. I have to see the chat. I don't know why they're mentioning my name. I mean, they must like me if they keep mentioning my name.
Limits. Her family's been dragged through the mud. She's been dragged through the mud. I mean, hell, the one girl has called out everything in her life. Yes. She's drugged subs through the mud, mods through the mud. Yes. I mean, she's wished, hell, that Raven Row Rise has wished death upon my grandson. Yeah. Talked shit about my dead brother. Yeah. Doxed my mother's legal full name.
Why do people do that? Or let me ask you guys, do you really get impressed when somebody doxes somebody's grandma or their freaking great grandma? I mean, WTF. Now, as far as remain calm, if y'all want to know where I live, just ask me. But you have to remember, if I give you my address, I expect an Amazon package. You hear me? I'm just saying. A nice Amazon package, for real.
Short, Ernie, and then come to you to try to come after us. I know the name.
Oh, now let me tell you guys something, okay? Now, I don't know who told Mama Bear that Ernie was coming for her. I don't know that. I don't think I asked her that. But anywho, okay. So these creators that some of them use to say that these people are coming after you, they're going to get these people to come after you. These people are not going to come after you. A lot of times, they don't even know who you are. I'm just saying.
Sounds familiar. It has to. She brought you a case that was like 30 years old, and you said, hey, what do you want me to do about this? That man's dead. Do you remember that?
Who was it now?
That's how long we've been dealing with this shit. Do you understand where I'm coming from now?
Who was the person? Who was the person? And I'll remember.
That was Knowledge with Pirate 1369 at the time, but she's changed her name because her channel got took for cyberbullying and harassment.
Okay.
Because she harassed us so fucking hard that they got her for cyberbullying and harassment.
I never knew why she lost her channel. Carolyn Arnett, good to see you. Thank you for leaving me a comment. I was going to heart it. I haven't had a chance yet. Because I had a question. Carolyn, I have a question. Hold on, I got to find your comment. Okay. All right. Andrew couldn't drive when they went to Tennessee. He didn't have a driver's license. So who was driving the U-Haul? Now, you said a name and said that she knew Summer was missing before the other ones knew. I don't know who that person is that you named. I don't know that name. I'm sorry, I don't.
Took her channel, and she's back under Raven Rose Rise 00.
That's not her. That's her twin sister. Act right. You knew that. You knew that that wasn't Ro. That was her twin sister. They had matching dogs and everything. Didn't you know that? That's what I heard anyway. I don't know. Personally, I don't watch them people.
Ernie, you know people from Cott County pretty well, right? You was here. You know, and we're pretty straight shit shooters. We don't fuck around, do we?
Act right. What kind of information, ma'am, were you giving to Ernie Shell on Messenger? I'm just asking. You put it out there. I'm a nosy bitch. See, it's okay to be a bitch. That's what I said. It is okay. Hello, Jill. But anywho, I just want to know because I'm freaking nosy.
For the most part, that's local people, not the implants that come from out of town. The locals that have lived here for 50 years and so. You know, we're straight shooters. We're Southerners. I'm telling you the truth of this shit as it's transpired. You have been tried to be weaponized, just like they've tried to weaponize Nicolina against us.
No. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I have not heard Nicolina get into none of that shit. I've not heard Nicolina say any of y'all's names. Now, Remain Calm knows I have been threatened with Nicolina more times than I can count on my fingers and my toes. But I think I'm cool with Nicolina, and she has my number, okay? And I have hers. And when somebody threatens me with Nick, I fucking ignore them, okay? I really do. Look, you say her name 3 times and she fucking shows up, that's on you. That is on you, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I don't have a problem with Nick. I really don't. But yeah, they've threatened me with Nicolina 1,000 million times. Okay. It's just idle threats. But you fuck around, you're going to find out. I'll just say that. Okay.
Like they've tried to weaponize everybody else against us. And at some point, they turn on the people they try to weaponize if something happens and they realize what they've been pulled into ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. And when that point happens and they realize that they've been pulled into a bunch of bullshit and they turn on them, they're like, oh, hell, what have we been drug into? So what I'm telling you is you're being drug into a bunch of bullshit and nonsense for no fucking apparent reason because these people want a hate bond.
Hate bond. A word that Remain Calm taught you all in class. I got to find my little hate bond guy. Where's my little hate bond guy? I am glad, Act Right, that you were listening in class. I am glad you were listening in class. Oh, wait, that's on my Facebooker. That is my Facebooker. Lord have mercy. My hands are shaking today. All right, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I talked to Ernie a couple times. For real. What the fuck am I looking for? Oh, I remembered. I remember the day. I don't remember the song, though. I remember the day. I just don't remember the song. Where are you at, my little friend that tells us all about hate bonders? I know you're here. I swear I gotta clean that up. I need to clean that shit up. I never heard Nicolina say nothing about none of y'all at all. And let me say this. Just because Lip says it doesn't mean it's true. Okay? For real. Just because any of them say it doesn't mean it's true. But y'all just thrive on people talking shit about other people. I don't understand it. I'm not meant to understand it. Every once in a while, I try to make sense of the nonsense. And sometimes I don't want to make sense of the fucking nonsense. I mean, because then it makes me nonsensical. I don't like to be nonsensical. Okay? For real. Where are you at? You're ruining my mojo. You are ruining my mojo. How dare you? I'm gonna have Ernie Shell and his team come for you. Did you know? Here we go. Andrew, they said that you were gonna beat me up. Andrew, why you want to beat me up, Andrew? I ain't never done nothing to you. Why you want to beat me up for? Well, when you drive past my house, make sure you stop, okay? I don't even drink, and we'll have a beer. Andrew's like, wait, I'm just fucking with you, Andrew. I'm just fucking with you. Oh. All right, here's a lesson in hate bonding. Are you guys ready? Okay, wait.
When one fuckface doesn't like you, they team up with another fuckface who doesn't like you, and then before you know it, there's a big group of hating fuckfaces.
Right here, get ready.
Funny thing, they don't even like each other. When one fuckface doesn't like you, they team up.
Wait, I fucked it up. I got my banner up. Hold on, I gotta share it. This is one of my favorites. How can I start it over? My hands are shaking today. I don't know why, y'all.
With another fuckface who doesn't like you, and then before you know it, there's a big group of hating fuckfaces. Funny thing, they don't even like each other.
They don't even like each other. Andrew, look at me. Sorry, my room's messy. Andrew, it's okay. I am not scared of you, okay? I would whoop your ass all over my yard. For real. I'm just fucking with you, Andrew. Oh, you think my blood pressure's messed up, Sage? Why I got the jitters? Ernie showed up. Yes. I just went over that, Jill. Where were you? Okay. Ernie never been there before. You know what? Ernie showed up in my chat one day. He had never been there before. And I was like, hey, Ernie. Because, he's sexy. And women fall all over him. And I was like, why are you here, Ernie? No, I really didn't, but it's okay. It's all right. All right, moving on. This is a long live. This is a long live, and it's going to take me forever because I don't know where my name was said. Mama, Mama, I'm coming home. Okay, here we go.
I understand that.
Yes,
I understand that.
Is real.
I've been doxxed 5 times in the last week by the Raven Road guys.
Look, let me just ask you this, and then we'll conclude this on this part.
Sure, go ahead.
If I was to ask you, I'd like, what happened to Summer Wells? What would you say?
Here we go.
What I think happened to Summer, personally?
Yeah.
Okay. Personally, I feel like that's something.
I don't understand. Now, I am looking at Ernie's chat, and people are in there, and Lips ain't my favorite person. I don't talk about her, but people are in this chat, and they're saying really messed up things about somebody who's not even in the chat. That's kind of weird to me. Okay, so I guess her name must have been mentioned for people to give their opinions. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear my name. Say my name, say my name.
Could have happened where the parent had let her go with somebody. She possibly could have been, I don't want to say she was, but she possibly could have been trafficked. And something.
No, I didn't say you said it, act right. Allegedly, my name was mentioned somewhere in this live.
Happened to her while she was, and they had to hide the evidence. I'm sorry. That's what my first initial thought was. And then I thought maybe it might be a hoax that they had her hid somewhere. And I'm praying that they have her hid somewhere. And that's what I hold on to, is that they've got her hid somewhere because the joke got to, or the hoax.
Hold on. Poppy, what's up, darling? Now, I don't know what happened to Summer, but I do believe in my heart of hearts that when Candace asked the boys to keep an eye on Summer, that she actually left the hill, and when she came back, Summer was gone, and they didn't know where she was. That is the only thing that I really have come up with. To put the rest, yeah, I don't think anybody was, I went there to put threats to bed, and it was up from there. Well, let me tell you, it gets a little crazy sometimes over there.
Folks got too far out of hand. The money grab got too far out of hand, and somebody's just got her hid very well, Ernie, is what I'm hoping. Those are my two theories. That's what I stand on.
Let me just say this. Yeah. In child trafficking, when it comes to child trafficking, and it's definite child trafficking or child predators or trafficking of some sort, less than 1% of children are found. You know that, right?
Yes, sir. I've been in daycare.
Why is it less than 1% of children are found?
Why do you think, Mr.
Shell? I know why. And I know what Don Wells is involved in, and I know the links he's involved in. I know all the child pedophile groups that he's involved in.
Act right. Darling, I wish you would have let him keep talking. He is saying that, don't forget. I don't even remember. I was getting attacked so bad I wasn't watching chat. Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to see if my name pops up somewhere. But don't forget, the very first time I ever had a chance to talk to Ernie, he told me that he did know Don Wells before. Okay? He did tell. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't freaking know. I really don't. And so you guys might get confused because when I went up on Ernie's panel, Nicolina come up to tell Ernie that I was okay to talk to. She didn't call me Remain. She called me Renee, Nicolina. So I am Remain, Calm, RC, Renee. No, No, I'm not saying Act Right said it. I am not saying you said it, lady. I'm looking to see where it was mentioned.
I know where the ring is. I know everything.
Do you want to talk about the Underground Pedo Railroad that I think they have?
Damn.
Go ahead.
That stretches from New York to Florida and all the way back around?
I've heard about
What
it.
do you think about it? Tell me what you think about it. What's your opinion? You're the professional. I want to know what the predator hunter thinks.
I'm gonna say in the past. I'm gonna say in the past, before summer was before that night. Let's just say before that night. I'm gonna say Summer Wells was in Knoxville, Tennessee, a couple times because I know people that know Don personally, and he took Summer there. I know what Don did in Knoxville, Tennessee. I know where the location's at. I know where the kiddie pools and stuff's there. I know what
kiddie pools. What the fuck is a kid? Wait, I'm gonna find out. Damn it, Ernie. Now you got me looking shit up. What are kiddie pools? How do you know where the kiddie pools are at, Ernie? What are kiddie pools in? Let's put trafficking. Da 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 da. Well, it does. Not a lot of matches. So basically, now, one thing I want you guys to remember, okay, is the fact that Jody said, right? No, Lisa, this is Ernie's. Ernie's got a new channel. It's called Unlock Your Reality. This was from the other night, from 19 hours ago. So we have to remember that Jody basically told us a lot of times when these people are talking about Knoxville, they're not talking about Knoxville. Going to Knoxville could mean anywhere from Hawkins County heading in Knoxville direction, right? I don't watch him either. I don't.
What's going on there? I know why. I know the deal with Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. I know all that. I know all that.
Take me to where do you think it is? I swear to God, I'd love to know. In Knoxville, because I've looked. I've literally been out looking in Knoxville. I'm here, boots on the ground. I like it when there's a damn Amber.
It's at the hotel. It's at the hotel. It's at the hotels there.
Which one? Tell me a lot.
I ain't gonna say lie. I ain't gonna say lie.
No, it's not here. You've got me on Messenger. Tell me on Messenger the private stuff that you don't want to air.
I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll have a team. Because we won't go by ourselves. We'll have a team. We'll have our team. Tiger off.
Thank you, hotels, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for telling me. So Ernie's telling us he knows all the hotels, all the kiddie pools. Ernie, why ain't you out there? Why aren't you out there getting rid of these traffickers? Why are you just talking about it? Where's your team? Damn, they're really dogging on lips in there for real. Heard two conflicting stories. Summer went inside downstairs. Second, Candace and Summer was out swinging. Next thing she looked, she was gone. No, I never heard that. Pride kills.
Pulled an operation, just like what we pulled. We pulled an operation here in Kentucky just about 4 or 5 days ago. Okay, we'll do the same thing.
Receipts, Ernie. I want to see receipts. Oh, yeah. But wouldn't his probation officer be okay with him stopping child trafficking since he knows where all the kiddie pools are? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm just asking.
we'll do the same thing. I'll get the proper clearance. I'll get everything. We'll get the team ready, and we'll do just that.
Okay.
If you want,
Ernie, I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't. Show me receipts where you did something productive like that 5 days ago. I want to know. I'm nosy like that.
If you want to assist to it, you can assist.
You damn right I'm game. Hey, listen, if it comes to, if we could find that young or find information about that baby or find what's happened to her, if you think you really could do it, Ernie, like you really have the knowledge, I would get behind you. Even after all the bullshit you've pulled, the lies you've told, everything you've been through, I would get behind you if you could show me that you have proof that you know something that would lead to that baby.
I think most of those lies that have said have been told are coming out that it was true now. So just make sure you do your homework. Okay.
I am.
That's Ernie for you. That's Ernie for you. All them lies, they come out as truth now. Do your homework, act right. Ernie's not going to do your homework for you. He wants you to do your homework. Funny. Yeah, I heard he wasn't allowed out of Kentucky. I heard that. I did.
Got nothing against you. Like I used to send messages to you to help you with your lives and stuff and say, hey, try to do this and make it sound better. Or hey, this or that.
So act right. You were close enough with Ernie that you were sending him messages on how to do his lives and make them better. That's so sweet of you. He couldn't touch any one of these people. They are so much higher people involved in the sick. You wouldn't believe what people do. Oh, girl, you ain't got to tell me that, Carolyn. I know there's sick fucks in the world.
But like, as far as, I thought it was a good thing when you was in my hometown. Like, I've got boys and girls of my own. I've got children. I was glad you were taking out the pedos and that you were showing who they were. Because you know what? That let me know who their damn faces was, and I know who to watch out for my kids. I was very happy that you were doing that here.
If I remember correctly, I seen Ernie doing one of those little pedo catching clips. And dang, somebody help me remember, because wasn't he basically telling, maybe it was on Facebook, he was telling them what not to do to get caught, right, Ernie? Right? Wasn't there a sick fuck that was on Facebook or something, and he was contacting little kids, and you were like, oh man, that's okay. Yeah, as long as you don't do it again. As long as you learned your lesson and you don't do it again. That's my ruler. Smacking your little knuckles.
Thank you for that, by the way. That really was appreciated here.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying thank you for doing what you did here, where I live, exposing people for being predators and me knowing their faces and having kids.
And look what happened. Let's take the Tim incident. You know who Tim Jones is.
Yep.
Let's take the incident with that. Look at how many children that he has watched over. That was the main go-to for a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people hate me in Cox County is because of what we did to him. Let me say this. Let me just say this. No,
that's cool. Anybody goes anywhere and puts out predators' faces. For real. I commend him for that.
Yeah. I don't care.
I just gotta fuck with him a little bit, okay? You can be seen. Flies on the coleslaw, ladies and gentlemen. She finally got it fixed. Welcome home. Woohoo. Flies is back. Say hello to Debbie, Flies, right now.
If that's your friend or what? He proved himself by waiting 5.5 hours at a park. 5.5 hours at a park to wait on what he thought was a 13 or 15-year-old kid, a boy, to come out there, to go behind there Now, let's say we never did do anything like that. Let's say we didn't do that, and that was a real 14, 15-year-old kid that had contacted him.
How many had before you?
Okay, I get it, Ernie. I do. Parks and the bathrooms and stuff is definitely where weird fucks hang out. Hey, Anus. This is the thing, you guys. Ernie does know a lot about predatory behavior. Okay? I've always gave him kudos on that. Always, always. Yes, he is very strange, though, Carolyn. Yes, I told her, Debbie.
And I was like, oh, my God. When he said that, I knew exactly what was going on.
Yep.
Now, your damn DA, your DA there, your DA.
My DA, I cussed them out. They my DA.
The same one who lets little.
Remember, there's another predator hunter bunch that's
like his last name, Strange. That's what happened to you. Good deal, buddy. Okay.
All right, Ernie. Tell me some more about Summer. Because what I want to know, that was the infomercial. Oh, okay. That was the infomercial him and Tina and Xander had in the park. Okay. Oh, really? That's interesting, right? No, I don't think Ernie mentioned it either. I'll place a bet that it was probably Ro. Ro likes to say my name. She just don't stop and leave me alone. She wants my attention. I don't have time to give her attention. I mean, for real. Leave me be, lady. Leave me fucking be. Jeez. Not because I'm scared of you or anything. I just ain't got time to come on here and talk about all your fuck shit. Even though you like to repeat lies about me and I never did a fucking thing to you, that just kind of shows me what kind of person you are. Okay? Even when people were telling me, they were like, she is a rock gut bitch. And I was like, no, let's give her a chance. And I let you in my chat. I let you up on my panel. And I was being nice to you. And now I'm like, damn, she really is a rock gut bitch. I'm just saying. How come all the weird motherfuckers have crushes on me? They need to stop. They need to stop it. I'm a taken woman.
Okay, so I'm just now checking out all this. Links. I sent the link in your messenger. I'm glad to get this going in with, guys. I really am. The world is definitely a vampire. Somebody said.
The world is a vampire.
Exactly. Look like you're losing weight.
Oh, Lord.
I would believe that. I believe you would, because I've cussed the DA of Clark County out. Nose to nose.
I wanted to talk about
You
Summer.
used to do the lives. Was it on Facebook that you did them?
Oh, I don't need a Ernie Shaw.
This is not China up on panel. This is not China.
No shit.
Hell no, I'm not China.
Wait a minute. Here's the thing. Let's look at it this way. If Andrew's into that, I've heard that he's RSO. I heard it was an accident. I heard it was misinformation. So what is real and what is
how? Wait a fucking minute. How can I look? I am not saying that about Dinky Doo. I have not pulled up anybody's background. I am not interested in shit that happened to people 20 fucking years ago. Okay? Not my cup of tea. All right? But anyhow, I have not watched it. I have not heard my name or seen it. I have not. But how can you, Ernie? Okay, here we go.
he'll find a way to put his way in it, and he did. So there you go.
He's your friend.
Acting like, oh, it's tore down this and that. Anyways, but I'm glad you did verify that. I mean, even the police will verify that. I love the police department there. It's awesome. It's just the people and they would tell me it's the people we work for is why we can't. And I was like, you know what? That's bullshit.
Ernie, I could probably get you a written statement from a city cop that worked on the force during that time that states that was not fake, because I know a few of them personally that was working at that time. So that
could you do that?
it was not fake.
Could you do that for me where I'm running Operation of Tiger Ops in Kentucky now?
You know what?
That way
I will work on that for you. I will. I'll do that for you. But I'll tell you what you can do for me. You can not let people lead you on with unfactual information and made up damn allegations and
we
videos.
Always check it. That's why I'm saying we always check it twice before we cut it once. That's my main motto. I don't
go. And I'll tell you what, if you really check it twice on the Andrew Hiltz end, you might be thinking about a third time, because I mean.
Okay, this is Act Right Bitches talking to Ernie. All right, now I'm confused. Andrew, I know you're listening. Unconfuse me here. When did it come out that Andrew had done those things? I never heard that. Is that something new that just came out? Oh, Anessa is speaking to Act Right. Oh, I don't know.
They want to holler RSO this, RSO that. But honey, let me tell you something, Ernie. He got them on both damn sides. His wifey got some, him got some. His wifey just had an ex arrested for child or for CP just not long ago. And they won't get out here talking shit about us. That's not.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up. If you got skeletons in your closet and you don't want to let them out, right? Don't fucking talk shit about other people. Once you go talking shit about other people, all your skeletons are going to come out of your closet. Oh, I figured it out, Andrew. I figured it out. Don't worry about it. You can go back to the bathroom.
Cool, Ernie. You don't wish death on a 7-month-old. You don't wish death on a 7-month-old baby. You don't do that shit.
You don't.
Wait a minute. Here's the thing. Let's look at this
I'm
way.
coming into
if Andrew's into that, I've heard that he's RSO. I heard it was an accident. I heard it was misinformation. So what is real and what is not? I've not looked into Andrew. Never. If we look into Andrew, it's going to be definite, because what we run is definite. We don't. There's no second guessing. We knock you down to 98 to 100% in the first couple of days. Verification.
Really?
Honey, you go ahead and check my background. Run me, sir. Go ahead. How you gonna find out?
I'm not running nobody. I'm not doing anything with that. I don't have a contract with you.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, I have never been arrested for nothing. I got one speeding ticket in my life, but I was on front page news for being held hostage for 20 hours. So I mean, there's that. But outside of that, I have never been in trouble in my life.
You should have sued and you would have won.
Do what?
Lord,
you should have sued
them.
Damn, you have to get somebody to let you go to court first, and my court system's so screwed up. They would never let me get in court, Ernie.
When was it? When did it happen? What year?
It was back 2015.
Okay.
Wait. You were held hostage. When is it going to court? Girl, it's been 10. Excuse me. I had a piece of ice in my mouth. Not a piece of ass, a piece of ice. Girl, that's 10 fucking years. That is 10 years. Lord. We love you too, Auntie Sherry. Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever. Okay, here we go. Moving on.
Right, so it was about 10 years ago.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the thing. Lips obviously knows you guys. And I don't know.
There she's mentioned. Ernie mentions her. Okay. This is the thing. All right. Lips is Lips. She's called Lips for a reason. If she gets mad at you, whether it's your fault or not, she's going to talk a bunch of shit. Okay? That is the way she is. For real. Girl, I would go in that courthouse basement and get that freaking case file out is exactly what I would do.
Oh,
No,
I don't know.
Wait, Ernie, listen to me. Lips
Hold on a minute.
does
Hold on
not
a
know.
second.
Listen, Lips.
Can you address this?
Wait, let me tell you.
Address this right
You
fast.
know me
Address this
better
right
than
fast.
Lips does. Okay,
Address this.
you know me better than Lips does.
Address this right here, please.
Interesting.
What am I addressing? I don't see chat.
It's on the wall. Tina's
What's
saying
the
this is China.
Who the hell? Holistic Empire. I am not China. My name is Jennifer. I live in Cott County. I used to buy CBD oil off of you through Messenger, sweetheart, for my mother when you first had your place up in Cosby. You have literally talked to me on the telly, sweetie. I'm not no China. I am white. I am here. I am a little.
Every woman's fantasy, Auntie Sherry. For real. Boop, 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 boop. That's why I had my heart attack before. I was hot to trot over Ernie. And when I found out that he went the other way, it broke my heart. It broke my heart, Ernie. When I seen you in your little kitty cat outfit and you was going the other way, it broke my heart. When I found out you had the HIV, it broke my heart. It's your fault, Ernie. I'm just playing. Oh, I bet he is, Flies. Oh, no, that's right. Matthew's your fantasy.
Southern girl. I am not Chinese.
Well, I don't think China's Chinese either. It's just her name's China.
Oh, sorry. I don't know China. I'm sorry, China. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me message China. Let me message China and see if she can come up too. That way, because everybody's saying you're China.
Hey, I got the kid. My oldest son's coming in and out, and I'm not gonna fight with nobody.
I think you guys on the panel and everything.
This is my thing. I wouldn't fight with them anyway. At all. I mean, they're even lucky I'm talking about them today. And that's only because they're in Ernie's chat and Ernie's talking about them. They're being talked about. That is the only reason I'm mentioning your bitch ass names today. Other than that, I don't care. I do not care. I do not care about yins. I don't care about you families. I'm sorry. I do care about human beings. But y'all ain't people that I would even give a fuck. I'm just saying. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I was getting a little feisty. I'm going to calm down. I got to calm down. Calm down, Remain.
We're coming up there, Mama Bear. I'm glad we got this.
I didn't mean to disrespect you last night, but
I didn't know you had a live like it. I didn't know. I'm not part of Andrew's crew. I'm not.
Well, I mean, the day that I came into your chat and you were talking to him and y'all were connected in New York.
I said that I was going to go to New York and meet with him. No, none of that never happened.
Okay. Because
I think he was in New York and I was in Manhattan. I was in the Manhattan area. I don't know exactly where he's located. I don't know exactly.
Is that where you were homeless at? Is that where he was homeless at in Manhattan? I thought Manhattan was kind of like a, bougie area. I didn't know you could be homeless in Manhattan. Oh, ribs and baked potatoes. Ooh. Auntie Sherry's eating well today. For real. I like men at 5'6". I like the head to be on their chest so I can hear their heartbeat when I hug them. I'm going to have to find a picture like that, Flies.
Where he's located. I was all over New York. I run an operation. We ran an operation in New York. Probably.
Yeah, it was called Ernie Shell's Homeless. That was the name of his operation. Ernie Shell is homeless. Please give cash apps. For real. He filmed a man and woman in the bedroom while he stood outside. No, he didn't. Ernie, you little pervy thing, you.
Yeah, God almighty. I want to say 2018, 2019, maybe early. No, it was 2019 because it was before Trump lost presidency. But I'm going to say this right now and make it clear because it's coming back. It's coming out that everybody, what they said about me was fake and false. I am real when it comes to working with combating human trafficking executive orders. I did do that.
Well, Ernie, she's down there trying to say that somebody's with the sinister lady. Nobody's with nobody.
I must have lips blocked because I don't see her in the chat. But somebody said you called her one too, Lips. Now you're her friend again. Stop your lying, dumbass. This is, hey, Moroccan sniper. If you're going to be a sniper, do it in Morocco. I mean, you know, at least it's beautiful there. Okay. Oh, hey, Sherry, have her listen. I applaud you, caregiver. I applaud you, caregiver. Well, she must have me blocked because I don't see her. But anywho, that's what pissed me off. I'm going to tell you guys the real reason that Lips pissed me off. Didn't have nothing to do with the Marlena shit. That interview with Marlena, that was stupid. It was, in my opinion. So, at some point, because I don't look at comments unless I'm tagged in them or whatever, and I never watched Roe. She wasn't somebody that I would watch, right? Oh, most of the chat was Lips and Roe. No, Lips isn't in here, Debbie. So you told me that Roe had made a comment about her taking her child to 110 Ben Hill Road so that Dawn and Candace could mess with her. Well, you guys know I don't like fucking people talking about kids. So I kind of said something to Roe. That's pretty fucked up that you would say something like that. Well, now I know some other stuff. And was that all a bullshit fucking game? Was that all a game? To get me to say something to your fucking friend? Did you guys have that shit set up to start with? You guys had that all played out, didn't you? You knew what she was going to put in those comments. Did y'all talk about it first? Did y'all talk about it first? But you had to keep the game going, right? By telling her remain calm. Oh, that's fucked up that she said that. Then you said that you didn't take your child up there. But then a little birdie said, oh, I don't know about that, remain calm. So that's pretty fucked up that you would do that. So even though your name is Lips, because you got lips for a reason, that was pretty fucked up. That was fucked up.
Like, Lips, you're mistaken, sweetie. Let me get something straight for you. This is not what grown adults do. Grown adults don't sit in other people's lives, distracting the lives, talking shit, making false accusations, and all this. Grown-ass women pull up their big girl panties, face life, and shut the fuck up instead of doing fuck shit.
I agree.
Okay, so here's the thing. Tina, do you want to come up and talk to her personally? That way you can verify that it's her. Because it is not China. And I'm trying to message China right now, so China can verify it's not China.
So much shit. And
Little Bo Peep used the smart buying tools on Amazon.
Hang on, you guys.
to me. I have nothing to say to the bitch except fuck off. You are useless. You're old news. People are sick of you, right down from your old friends to the new ones that comes along. Back the fuck up, sit down, and just go suck on your little suboxones and your
okay.
Damn.
Okay, cool. I understand that.
Ernie's like, cool. Okay, cool. Girl, Debbie, if you think that's the first time that somebody has said that to or about Lips, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Where have you been? I don't know. I don't know who China is. I don't need to know who China is. sounds nothing like China is the one who came up to his car and said, oh, that's funny. All right, you guys, give me 1 second. Give me one moment. Okay. But I have a question, I guess. Why was that raindrop? How are you? I haven't seen you forever either. So cool. Ernie's ex said that he stole her kids' money from the piggy bank. Now all up in his chat loving him. Well, I mean, hey, maybe she figured I really love him. But I love him. I love him. Ernie, it's okay that you stole the kids' piggy bank money. I love you. I love you, and the kids got some more change in there if you want to go get it, Ernie. Oh, my God, I'm going to hell today. I am going to hell today. For real.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know the deal, what your all's deal is, and why, the animosity, but obviously it's there. It's there.
Yeah. There's a whole video of messages there, and you may want to go look at them because your name's mentioned in them.
Well, here's the thing. I ain't got no part of that, okay? People try to use me.
That's what I try to say, okay? Ernie probably didn't know. I'm being serious. Ernie probably didn't know that people are, Ernie's coming for you. Ernie's coming for you. Ernie's coming for you. Now, does he do little things that maybe make people think weird shit? I mean, yeah, he came into Mama Bear's chat, didn't he? I don't know why he did that. He gave a reason for it. He was just going around to live streams. I don't believe that, but I don't believe that Ernie knows all this shit. I don't think he knows a lot of this shit. I think Ernie really doesn't care. That is my honest opinion. Y'all can believe me, agree with me, not agree with me. I don't believe Ernie gives one rat's ass about any of this shit. That's just me. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just saying.
Of who I used to be and what I used to do, and they use me to gain, or and that ain't right. It ain't.
They do it a lot. Oh, I ain't scared, Lips. I done told you when I'm around my children, I'm not going to sit and fight with useless bitches.
Because I don't see her. Dang, too bad I got you blocked, Lips. I would love.
I mean, I'm not going to do that in front of my 15. I came up here to talk to Ernie and have a discussion with Ernie. We were going to talk about the Summer Wells case, and no, Lips, you're not going to distract me from that. I want to discuss me and Ernie.
Okay, but act right. To be fair, you had him talking about it, right? Hey, Mags, you heard him talking about it, right? Well, no, I'm not. No. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Mags. I didn't say Summer. Okay? I didn't say Ernie doesn't care about Summer. So I will set that straight for you. What I meant was, I don't think Ernie gives a fuck about Andrew Hiltz and his life. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I don't think that Ernie gives a shit that somebody's name dropping his name to make somebody think that Ernie's coming after them. I don't. Now, if it was maybe a different channel or something like that, yeah, I could see that going on. But I guess, Act Right, what I want to ask you is, if you were talking to Ernie behind the scenes on Messenger, did you hook up with him to let him know that this shit was going on before you came up on the live stream? Just a question. Because you had hooked up with him prior on Messenger when you guys were being threatened with Ernie. Did you hook up with him on Messenger and mention any of this shit before you came up on his live stream? I think it's a fair question. No, I'm not talking about you, Mags. I'm talking to Act Right. If Ernie was going after somebody, he would have. Yeah, he would have. He would have come out with all kinds of shit about him. Okay, she said no. Okay. I'm just, don't come after me today. I'm asking questions that other people are asking. I know they're asking that question. That's the only reason I ask it. But thank you for answering it. Absolutely not, she said. Absolutely not. You talked to him a long time ago. Okay.
Either going to that place that we were talking about going to when he comes back to Tennessee, because I'm really interested in that. I'm not interested in fighting with you, Lips. I'm interested in what knowledge this man may hold, because he's a very knowledgeable man.
Actually, there's some things going on. It's going to be in the next month or so, but we do have some things down in Tennessee that we're going to be doing and looking into. So we're going to fit this in because I'm going to make sure that they do this. If you're going to, I want somebody from the outside to be there. That way they can actually see it. You can video it. You can do whatever you want to do. However, I will tell you that you'll have to sign a waiver saying we're not responsible and all that, because where you'll be going into is exactly a kiddie pool. I don't know. You have to look that up, what a kiddie pool is.
I know what listen, I'm a grown woman and I've worked with DCS, I've worked with quite a few different jobs. I know what I'm dealing with, sir. I've worked with children that have sat and told me about their own parents trafficking them. I've worked with children who have cried in my arms because they found out they're pregnant by their stepfathers. I've worked with kids that sit and cut their arms wide open because they don't want to live no more. Lips, you're not important. This stuff is. Girl, go away.
I have to agree. You're going to come for me, Andrew? What kind of beer you want? I'll have you a beer. I'll give you a beer before I whoop your ass. I'll give you a beer before I give you a good ass whooping, Andrew. Oh, you got to tell me who's going to be driving you. Because you don't have a license, Andrew. Oh, I can pick you up from the bus stop. You want me to pick you up from the bus stop? Oh, Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. Would you like that on ice? Andrew, I have a question for you, since I'm asking questions today, because obviously I don't know anything. What the fuck was I going to ask you? When, don't lie to me either. Don't lie to me. When you drove by, we'll say that whatever you want to call her's house, did she know you were driving by her house? Answer me honestly. The gig is up. Did she know you were driving by her house when you drove by her house? Inquiring minds want to know. She did not. But, Andrew, it's not as fun when somebody doesn't get pissed off about it, right? Obviously, she didn't mind the drive-by. I think there's a time you just need to separate the BS from the real factors that may pertain to a missing child case or any other crime. I agree, Kirst. I agree. Kirst just come over and burst my damn bubble. I was starting to enjoy myself. It was funny. So she thought it was funny too, right? Because you're her friend now. So she thought it was all funny too, right? I'm just asking. I don't know. If you should ever do that, you better watch it. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's fine. Hey, Angie's wife. He is fine. He is fine and dandy. But she forgave you because you're her friend now, right?
So, yeah, I know what I'm getting into, Ernie. I do.
Act right. If you do ever go anywhere with anyone that is going to do something like that, make sure you take somebody with you. Take somebody with you. Don't go by yourself. Take somebody. Oh, we talked it out like adults. Now, let me ask you this, Andrew. The way that you talked it out like adults, was the talking about other people? Is that how y'all made up? Y'all were, you talked it out like adults, but how many other people came into that conversation? How many other names of people came into that conversation when you were talking about it? You were having it out like adults. I just want to know. I'm just asking. It's just a question. It's just a question.
Right. I know what you're saying. Well, as long as you're up aboard and you want to do it, that's all it needs.
I'd be glad to video it. You got a good camera, or do I need to try to get one?
Well, I mean, we'll have our stuff. If you got something personal and you can use whatever you want to for it, you can do whatever.
All right.
Post it. What do you think? Can I have one?
So basically, when they attacked me on your channel, more than a couple times, I was attacked over on your channel. You didn't know that they were saying that shit to me or about me before they came over and said it on your channel? Was it like new news to you when they did that shit? I don't know. I'm just asking.
My mods, post your link.
Baby, can you post my link? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Mags, did you seriously come over here to pimp out Ernie? Did you? Is that what you're doing over here, Mags? I wondered why you were over here. Oh my gosh, Mags. All right. All right. Here we go. Mads is pimping Ernie out. He'll be live in about an hour. Lord have mercy. I'm just playing, Mags. Let me ask you this, Andrew. How was it fighting when I didn't say anything and I was being screamed at? How is that a fight? When somebody's getting screamed at and they're really not saying anything back. That's not a good fight. If I ever decide anyone on fucking YouTube deserves a fight from Remain Calm, I will make sure my title says it, because guess what? I will go plumb fucking nuts. My title will say, RC is going plumb fucking nuts. I am not ever going to let anybody that is a keyboard warrior that I see through a fucking monitor control my fucking life. How about that? Not anymore. Auntie Sherry's here. Whoop, whoop. He can't control his dogs barking. Well, a lot of people can't control their dogs barking. For real.
I'm not a modern. I don't know how to post my link, but
I believe this is the first time I've ever been on Ernie's panel. I'm not sure. I think maybe once or twice. I'm not sure.
Who's that? Mama Bear?
Me.
No.
Oh my God. Hold on a minute.
That's right.
Beloved, is that what you're saying? That China's in here? Help me.
Ernie's
No, I'm
Ernie's
understanding that.
more worried about
a lot of
China.
things that we do.
Me and my family and got my child to lie. I'm not down with that shit. And I want their black and white evidence because I'm taking this all the fucking way.
Oh, that's Mama Bear, right? No, I'm just messing with you, Mags. I'm just playing. You just have to get to know who I am. I have a weird fucking sense of humor. For real. Yeah, you need a bath, motherfucker. I'm fucking with you. You go take that bath, Andrew. Don't drink so much Mountain Dew that you forget when you rinse your fucking hair in the bathtub to sit back up out of the water, okay? I'm just saying. Don't get any water in your lungs, okay?
Okay, so listen, I have got, if you're going to be live, let Mama Bear tell you her story. Let me get my kids settled down and ready for bed. And if you're still live in like 20 minutes, I will pop back up and that'll give Mama Bear time to tell you actually what is going on in her story that they're trying to force upon you. Would that work?
We'll be live for 12 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be more than happy to pop back in because I'm not trying
Andrew, you are just a sick fuck. Okay. I'm saying it and I mean it. Andrew Hilton, he's just a sick fuck, you guys. Go take your fucking bath, Andrew.
Usually I work graveyard, so I'm up pretty late most times.
Okay, let me go into the computer so I can get the phone.
That was the same mimics they was doing.
Yes.
But go ahead, take over. Introduce yourself to the panel and just talk. I'll be right back. I'll be right with you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, in March 2022.
You know where he was going, Mama? He was going to get ice cream. Because, let me tell you something. When I went up to talk to Ernie, he was being a smartass. And he was like, go ahead and come up here and talk to him. And I'm just going to go get me some ice cream. And I said, hey, go get your fucking ice cream. I'm eating chocolate chip cookies. We'll have a conversation. Thanks, Mags. Have a great day, Mags. Have a great day. You give Ernie a big kiss from Remain Calm.
When I got into Andrew's chat, I first was originally in Purple Phoenix's chat, then went to Andrew's. Hold on, let me find your link up here so I can grab it and go from here to the computer real quick. Hang tight.
I don't know, Debbie. There's a bunch of Remain Calm channels too. For real. May loves ice cream. Ernie. I need to write Ernie a song.
All right, I'm backstage. Can you hit the other one and put me up on here?
What you got, Mama? What you got, Mama Bear?
So anyway, in March 2022, I came out of Purple Phoenix's chat because of Chris down here in your chat, right? Okay, she's the one who introduced me to Andrew to start with.
Oh, thank you for that, because I always wondered how you met Andrew through Chris. Okay, because Chris was at one time Andrew's main mod or something. I don't know.
Okay, so I started digging into Summer Wells's case and Andrew and all this other crap, and this is where Andrew is today.
Yeah.
This woman here, I have several links, several messages, everything. If you'd like them on all these people,
Now, darling, I'm going to give you a lesson on Ernie Shell. Not many people know this lesson. Some people looked at it as a lesson, and they took what Ernie gave them, and they made it very successful. Some people didn't work out real well for Bandit TV. Before Ernie left us and went to that horrible jail he was in, where he worked out. And one day I will find the phone conversation between Ernie while he was in jail with Bandit TV. Man, that conversation, Lord have mercy, it was like fucking quadruple X shit. I'm just saying. They was talking about their biceps and shit. And, you know, in my fucked up mind, I was like, is there baby oil? No, I'm just fucking. I'm just fucking around. I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to hell today. Anywho, so this is the lesson. Listen, everyone. So Ernie, out of the kindness of his heart, he was like, I'm going to go take some of these men and I'm going to teach them my secret at social media success. So he went to Bandit TV and he went up on his panel and he was like, that's all I heard anyway. You know, like Charlie Brown's teacher. But anywho, but then he went up on my Snookies and I don't know what he told my Snooky, but Snooky was like, I got it, Ernie. Thanks for the lesson. And in my opinion, Snooky's doing really well today with the little lesson that Ernie taught him, which was, man, let a bunch of women come up on your panel and bitch at each other. You'll have the most successful channel in the world. Am I lying? Ernie, am I lying? You know I'm not. You know I'm not. So anyhow, I could never do that because I'm a girl. Girls just can't do it. It's got to be guys. You know, the guys got to do it. Oh, Lord. They're very successful with it. They really are. Not that that's all Snooky's channel's about, okay? I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I saw it. I saw it with my own two eyes. Actually, I even asked Bandit TV about it one time. And I think he kind of agreed with what I was saying. I'm just saying. Now, I haven't seen him for a while. I know I haven't played his intro to OnlyFans in a really long time. I'm not going to. It scares me. Okay? I'm scared. Just like my title. Chicken snakes, chicken snake. I've been to hell and back. Oh, Oktoberfest. Oh, me too, Auntie Sherry. I went to Oktoberfest one time when I lived in Germany. Oh my gosh. It was fucking amazing. It was amazing. They had large alcoholic beverages, I'll just say.
I mean, whatever you think, you know, you can put it into together. But here's the big thing. I'm going to take you to one of Don Wells' compound things, or a place he used to visit a lot. We're going to do this when, I'm talking about Jennifer. We're going to do this.
Act right, bitches. When he does that, you make sure you film it. And please make sure that Remain Calm gets a copy of that. I have a feeling what you're already going to be seeing, but yeah, I would just like verifiable video of what I think I already know. I'm just saying.
Yes, hell, we may even get more people. I may even get American Freedom Fighters to help us with it too, and just pull it off and just to see, because I guarantee you.
So, Ernie, Raven Rose wants me to bring up the dead man again because she's so upset.
Oh my God.
The man was dead.
Right. So people can talk.
Ro, stop it with the fucking unalive man. okay? And stop with the Cattle Kings getting into it with his stepson at 14 years old, okay? We've heard about that for 2 fucking years. 2 years. And what has changed? What has changed? I guess nothing, right? I mean, really, you got mad at me. Okay, let me tell you the story about Roe. Because I can, and it's a true story. So she was going through a slump. Everybody was dogging on her. Let's hate Roe campaign. And Remain Calm was like, you know what? I'm a nice person. I'm going to give her a chance. I'm going to try to get her talking about different subjects and shit like that. Well, no, it didn't work out. Every time I'd let her on panel and we go to have a conversation, it would turn into Mama Bear, Mama Bear, Mama Bear. What they did to me, what they did to me, what they did to me. Well, I couldn't take it. So she was like, look, I want you to look at this police report from 20 years ago where this guy got into it with his stepson who was 14 years old and he allegedly knocked him around or whatever. So I was like, finally, I was like, okay, I'm going to look at it. So I looked at it. And you know, when Renee Calm looks at something, I have questions. And I believe I was like, well, why was he in the car with you when the cops showed up and y'all wasn't even there or some shit, right? But I had him on my panel. Let me tell you guys something. I did not ask Roe to come in there that day. I did not get a hold of her and tell her that's what I was going to be talking about or that this man was going to be on my panel. Did not fucking tell her. So I'm questioning the guy. So she shows up in my chat. And I'm like, hey, Roe, I got this dude up here. Mama Bear and her own man. This is the guy, right? From the report that you wanted me to look at. Here he is if you want to talk to him. Oh my God. It was like I opened the gates of fucking hell and the worst demon came out of it. How dare I? How dare I? My thing was, what do you mean, how fucking dare I? It's my channel. You came into my chat. I was looking at something you kept bugging me to fucking look at. And then I was the bad guy. I still ain't figured that out. But you know what? I really don't give a fuck about it. Have you eaten at La Prod's? I don't know. I don't. There are so many places, Sherry. It's been so many years since I went to Germany. For real. For real, for real. Are you talking about Germany? Other than that, I don't know. I ain't never ate at La Prod's. But then again, Sherry, not all of us are rich like you are, lady. I'm just saying.
You tell, but they're going to be respectful.
I mean, I'll tell you, he was RSO. He was married to a woman. Right. He was legal. Well, I don't know if they were legally separated or not, but anyway, they were not. He was knocking boots with another girl that was of age. Okay, on the side. The wife ended up pregnant because he was going from back and forth.
You know what gets me? Let me tell you what gets me, right? I lived in Georgia too, Poppy, and I never went to La Prod's. Your ex-husband skied barefoot all the time. He took off from the dog. Oh, he would ski barefoot. I thought you meant in the snow. I was going to say, dang. Ooh, that is super cool, Sherry. That is really super cool. Let me tell you, the problem is with some of these people, they push you to a point where you feel like you have to defend yourself against what they're saying. Now, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of different. It takes a lot for it to really. I don't watch these people. Because guess what? If I don't watch these people or go around to places they go to, I ain't got to see fucking nothing that they say. I don't. I don't have to hear what they're doing to somebody else. I don't have to see them fighting in chats and in comments. And, you know, some people just like to be bitches. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good bitches and bad bitches. You know, I guess I'm a little bit of both. It depends on the day, I guess.
Okay, so his girlfriend got mad and hollered right because guess what? They had just got done having sex when he told her he was leaving.
Okay, so and so also,
well, Mama, that is pretty fucked up. If he did the deed with her first and then said, "I'm leaving," yeah, I could see where she got a little angry about it.
I want everybody to know, everybody we bring on panel, we will, if you come on panel, we will promote your site, whatever, link, we'll do your links, whatever. But we're going to be respectful, okay? This is the way I want to do this. I'm going to start doing interviews with this channel anyways and adventure stuff, so this is the way it's going to be. And I am going to go back and looking at this because I think it needs to be addressed.
There you go. Right there you go, you guys. Ernie is going to drop you guys' links. He's going to get involved with it, and you guys can all get traffic from each other's channels. So Ernie just gave you guys a boost. I mean, he did. He did. Ernie, you ain't never done that shit for me. Mags, you tell Ernie he better fucking give Remain a shout out. For real. Oh, you're okay, Sherry. I was just playing with you, girl. I am just playing, Sherry.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I was on Andrew's panel when the man died. Literally. He was on a live. Andrew was live. We were on panel when the man died in a whole nother state.
Damn.
Okay. And we were talking about the Summer Wells case. So the man died in 2021, and they know that.
Okay.
The man had no idea about YouTube whatsoever, anything else. But Raven Rowe insisted.
Okay.
And I've even told her to go get the dead man, and she's that fucking obsessed about him. Go get him. Maybe they can blow ashes together. I don't give a shit.
Look, Mama, if they can push you where you'll put the information out to prove them wrong, they ain't got to do the fucking work. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Right.
Damn, I ain't been paying attention to the chat.
So, obviously, you got in on Andrew when Andrew first come out and when he was brought in. Because in the Summer Wells case, it was brought out like this. Everybody was like a new character. It was like a new character every week. There was a character. Yes. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. Yes. So, Raven Rose is, now who is Raven Rose? The link's in the chat.
That's Tina. Knowledge with
he knows who Roe is. He definitely knows who Roe is. Okay. You know exactly who Roe is, Ernie. Don't even try it. She's been up on your panel before, okay? You know who she is.
Okay, is it somebody that you're familiar with, that you like?
Yeah, she's the one. She's been banned off YouTube because she's so vile and everything. She starved the horses and everything else. That one.
Okay.
With several videos of her and everything else. Yes.
Okay. So, dang.
Ernie's like, okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And Kristen over here, I've got several messages of her where she sold her son off to his grandmother and shit. Yes, I have them messages. I've got them posted in a whole YouTube link.
Damn.
What do you mean? What do you mean her son off? How do you? I mean,
because
what are you talking
she was broke and didn't have a job at the time.
And how old was her son?
He was a minor.
Well, how do you that? Mama Bear, I wish she was there. Is it that she gave her son to her mom to take care of? Because the way you're saying is sold her son off. That's what got Ernie's attention on that right there, was the verbiage when you said sold the son off.
And who is this? Who did this?
Chris, it there in your chat.
In my opinion.
This one right here?
Yep.
Okay, so
Chris, link. You want me to grab you that link for you?
Well, I mean, hold on a second. We'll get here in a second. I need to let me get some of my team members up here. Chris sold her son. What age group was her son?
In the teens. He wasn't.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
If that Karen A723 comes in here again, make sure you get my attention, because she put in Ernie's chat, Don D. Wells' sister married into Ronnie Lawson's family 2 weeks after Summer went missing. Really? Show me the fucking receipts. Show me the receipts on that. And that is Don Wells' sister.
He wasn't no 17 and above.
Okay, in the teens. Okay. Always the accuser. Let's see.
No, Sherry, I'm in Indiana. I'm a Hoosier, baby. I'm a Hoosier through and through.
I was working. That's my link. Check it out. Lots of info. Where's your link at? I don't see your link. Somebody go to Act Right down here and get her link so you can put it out in the chat. Okay, so sold her son. What year time period was this? What happened? What are we looking at?
2022 and 2023.
Okay, so 22 and 23. Still 22 and 23.
So now. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, who is this from? Wait, I'm confused. Okay, wait. Damn. Wait. What am I doing? Okay, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Okay, I can't look at these right now. Lord have mercy. No way. No fucking way. Girl. Hold on. I got a special text message. I got a special message here. Hold on. Wait, I can't make it bigger. Damn it. What the fuck is that? What am I looking at? Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to look at these. I mean, we will be doing. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what this one says. Okay, so this is you and Chris. Sorry, you guys. I'm looking at this. Here, let me turn Ernie back on. Ernie's channel's name, May, is Unlock Your Reality. Well, I'm trying to look at him because it's a conversation. It's conversations between Chris, who was Andrew's main moderator for a long time. Wow, okay. I'm going to have to look at all those first before I put them out. Stephanie and John in the house. I don't know, Carolyn. I wouldn't say that everybody who's not alive anymore is gone because it had anything to do with the Summer Wells case. I think, some of them had some serious problems going on. But I don't know. I wasn't there when any of them was unalived. So I will anus, but I have to look at them first and see what I'm talking about. I just don't want to say things for sure. But there's a lot of them there. So
3 year, okay. Okay.
I'll tell you guys this. I know for a fact that Chris and Mama Bear, if I'm correct, I don't think that they are friendly anymore, if I remember correctly. But I do want to look at them before I talk about them because, that way I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, so she's saying, look, the link's in the chat. If you want to come up, you guys come up, and you're more than welcome to. It's all right, Rose. This is what the channel.
Links and all that shit for.
I'm not into other stuff. We're going to be like a
Why didn't you go up there, Ro? Why didn't you go on up there? See, this always gets me. People in chat saying shit, but when they're offered a link to come up and confront that person, a lot of them don't do it. And it's like, why the fuck not? Turn your camera off. You don't have to have your hair done. I'm just saying.
Judge, jury, executioner style thing. No, I'm just playing. Hey, Raven, he said, be respectful, chat. I know you don't understand. But anyway, it's cool. Just if y'all want to come up and talk, y'all can come up and talk. This is where we stop.
No, I'm telling you, Arnie, I'm not fixing to be nice to them. I don't care who's spinning we're on. I'm just not.
Fine. She put a strike on you. Well,
no, okay. I don't strike people.
Okay.
Wow.
Lips and Andrew sent videos of children to each other.
Did you guys hear that?
Well, I mean, Lips, here's your link, Lips.
She did in the second live.
I want to know about what the deal is with the videos.
Well, I ain't watching it. I don't want to fucking watch it.
Okay.
I thought you were taking a bath.
Yes, our Operation Takedown Archive was successful today. We did we did have some things happen, and I'm glad it did because it was needed.
Whatever that means.
Much it was a sting operation, and
good for you.
Let me close everything out. Hey, you know what? It's happening.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What do you think about people tattooing their minor children? That's ages 11 and 13. Just out of curiosity.
Okay, so you're saying, repeat it again. Let me fully get this.
What do you think about parents?
No, you can't, Andrew. I do not want to be anywhere near a fucking bathroom with you, period, mister. Do you hear me? That is fucking weird. All right? So turn me off while you're in the fucking bathroom. I'm just saying. Never say anything definitive. Use maybe possibly, in my opinion. I believe in my realm of thinking, etc. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Sherry. That's what said so eloquently. All right, later, Andrew. Well, probably not later, but bye, Andrew.
Tattooing their minor children at ages 11 and 13.
They give them tattoos, right? Tattoo, right?
Tattoos, ink, artwork, yes.
Oh,
Permanent.
well, here's the thing. When you go into that, different people have different opinions about that.
They do.
Now,
yes.
I know a lot of families who, you know, in different cultures, you know, they tattoo kids at different ages and stuff like that. Again, at that age, from 11 to 13, tattoos.
Jerry.
I mean, I wouldn't my kid, but legally, are there really anything?
Not grooming behavior.
Well, it depends on what the tattoo is and how it's done. Say this. Say if what if you wanted to put a tattoo? Say this. What if you wanted to put a tattoo? Say if your family had a family crest. My family has a crest. Say if you wanted to tattoo that on your child, and your child agreed, and you agreed, and it was again, it's the family. Now, when you talk about sexual and stuff with the kids and stuff like that, it's a lot different than that. But you're saying a grooming, can tattoos be in a grooming manner? It can. But, you know, it just depends on the parents and the kids. I mean, for me, I wouldn't do it to my kid. I would keep it like what it is when you have to go and get a tattoo 16 or above or whatever that is. I don't know about the younger kids getting tattoos. You know, it just depends on the family, because there's a lot of people who are in tradition of tattoos. I mean, that's just, you know, I would look into something else.
I think when the tattoos were talked about, what caught my attention on that at first was because they were stated as being branded on. And in trafficking, branding of a tattoo is a very serious fucking thing. And, but what Andrew, what him and his wife were saying, the girls wanted a little tattoo. They gave them hearts. That is what they're saying. So, but yes, branding of a child is, you know, I guess to each their own with the tattoo and their kids or whatever. I don't know if you can go into a tattoo parlor with a child and have them do it. I don't know to what age that they won't. If the yeah, tattoos always have a meaning behind them. Well, it was hearts. It was just a heart, right? Munch drawing her a heart and her getting the heart tattooed made it look worse. Well, why? How did that make it look worse? Right. Well, you can have a brand as a tattoo, for sure. But let me ask you this, Danny. Why? Why do you feel that way? Why is it your opinion that because Munch was the one who drew the heart for the little girl, that it made it look worse? How did that make it look worse? How did it make it look worse? Well, not necessarily. I mean, they even brand them with hot irons because girls get tats, guys draw for them. Okay. All right.
I mean, what else do you have? Like, what else have they done to children that you know of that you can say, hey?
Oh, besides the screaming and hollering and all that shit. And yeah, there's all kinds of evidence out there that Andrew's done to these children.
And it is bad, Andrew. You really shouldn't talk to your girls like that. You really shouldn't yell at them like that. Because let me say this to you, Andrew. When those girls get old enough to get into a relationship, guess what they're going to do? They're going to allow men to fucking talk to them and treat them the way that they're being treated right now. And I think that's really messed up, Andrew. Really messed up. I know you don't care, and I know that you tell people the way that you treat your children. I know CPS has been there numerous times, But are you going to be okay with them being treated by any man or girl, I don't know, the way that you're doing them right now? I really want you to think about that, Andrew. I really do. You should give a fuck. You absolutely should care. I'm just saying.
I mean, you've seen it.
Right.
You know, these people don't just come out and pick on these people.
I get it,
for no
Danny.
reason.
You think it's weird?
Well, they don't. Not everybody. No, I'm sorry.
I understand that, but here's the thing too. So you have to look at it as people that come in and pick on people. They do it for a reason. They do it for a reason. But then you have drama. Notice this: every community, there's always going to be somebody that does not like somebody else.
That's right.
And they're always going to be fighting and war with them, whether it's content, whether it's over jealousy, whether it's over whatever it's over. I always remember in a debate, in any kind of argument, there's only two ways: it's praise or blame. That's it. Either somebody's praising somebody or somebody's blaming somebody. There can never be no middle. There never no. Have you ever seen this? Oh yeah, he's this and that and this and that, and but then he's this and that. You know, it's hardly ever and rare that you find somebody that's blaming somebody while alongside they're praising them for some reason. They either pick one and they go for it 100%, or they just don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? That's my point about it. Like, to talk behind somebody's back, I'm not going to do it. I'll tell them. I'll tell you.
No, I'm going to say this because right here, this is what gets me. Hold on, I want to show you guys something. Right here in this chat, Ro is again talking about shit that she started talking about 3 fucking years ago. Find something new. Find something new. Shit, that shit's getting old. Find something new if you're going to keep on. Damn. Not that I care, because I don't never see you in a chat. I don't go around where you hang, for real.
They all know what I say about them.
Right.
I don't care. They all know what I say about them. They know how I feel about them. Everybody in the world has seen what they've done and said. Not only to me, Ernie, but to my mods, my subs. Mm-hmm. You know, there's just people in general. Their mods and subs say drug through this and drug through the mud and talk. You know, it's just bullshit.
And I do agree, Mama. It's time for them to quit dragging you through the fucking mud. I agree. I have heard more shit about your life than anybody else's life that I've heard about on YouTube. For real. I'm surprised that they don't make you contact them every morning and tell them what kind of underwear you're wearing for the day. For real. They want to know every freaking thing about you. Maybe they want you to call and give them an update on what kind of shit you take in the morning. I don't know. What kind of toilet paper you use? I don't fucking know. I'm just saying.
But when Andrew started lying about that trip and then kept on lying and just kept on lying and shit.
I love that, May.
No. And then his friend comes to me and talked to me about it, and I produced that. Now they're all big and mad because his friends were on my panel last night.
Yeah, they
which
were.
It's going to happen again because they're not done.
See, I didn't know what that panel was about. I had no idea that was what that was about. But I'm glad I know now. If that was his friend,
I kind of wonder, Ernie, kind of why you did go over there. Because if they're using your name, saying that you're going to come and beat them up, not literally, then maybe a little birdie told you, like Andrew, Ernie, you need to distract over there. They're going to be on Mama Bear's calling my shit out. Right? I'm just asking for a friend. Flies. Hang on, y'all. Hang on just a second, guys. We're gonna take just a really short intermission. I'll be back. Flies, mind your manners in here. Even though I know you won't. No clue at not saying. Oh. Ask for a link off and tell about himself. Oh, Ernie. Ernie. Lordy. Lordy. Oh my goodness. These guys get angry with each other. They fight in chats. Who's emailing who? Oh, H is going to email you, Sherry. Okay, H, thanks for letting us know that. For real. Mine either, Sherry. I can't behave either.
See, I didn't know. I didn't even get to watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, they've all dated one another and all kinds of shit. You ought to go actually listen to it, and there's some key catchers in there.
Now. Okay. So that kind of gives you a little rundown, but you guys have to go over and watch Mama Bear. So will you drop Mama Bear's chat in or link in chat, please?
Not let nobody know the exact year that they have.
Somebody please drop Mama Bear's channel.
Yeah. RC pointed it out today.
Okay, wait, RC, there we go. What did RC point out today? Hold on. That's the only place I'm sure I'm mentioned.
I'll send you all the links that I have that I can make real quick.
Now people can come up on panel. I mean, so I'm echoing. You got something playing in the background?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
All right, he's echoing it.
I don't think I got it going in the background.
He's
that fixed it, didn't it? No, it's still echoing.
You got something on?
Ernie.
No, I don't have anything on. Let me close everything out.
Ernie, it's your other personality coming out. That's why you're echoing. Hello. How are you? That's your alternate personality. I'm just saying. That's why you're echoing. Thank you, Debbie.
Because all I got is Facebook, my Gmail, my Google Photos. That's it.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to really be surprised if when I'm not mentioned that a bunch of shit ain't said about me in this chat. But hold on, because if there is, I am going to show you guys.
That's all I have on. I can show you.
Okay, I got it now.
Tell me.
Ooh, I can show you, Ernie.
I think it's fixed. No, it ain't.
Damn.
No, Lips, I'm not recording him, dumbass. It's on the YouTube Live. Why the hell do I need a recording?
That's so funny, Mama.
I fixed it. It did fix it. Bingo. Got it. Okay, so the only one that gets a point bomb is M1 Okay, so Andrew's in
No. They farm bombed Blaine Katie the other day when this shit hit the fan with Raven Rose's ass up in there. Because Raven Rose got so pissed off because she didn't have no evidence that the bullshit she was talking about on me.
Now, there was a day when Mama Bear and Ro kind of started having words in Trader's chat, which was interesting because I'm like, why are you bringing this shit up? Ro was bringing stuff up. And I'm like, why are you in Trader's chat when she's talking about something totally different? We were having some ha-has, love Traders, and Ro starts arguing with Mama Bear. So what happened, Katie was like, all right, ladies, I'm going to go live. Y'all can come over on my channel and talk about it. And Remain Calm was sitting back going, good luck, Katie. Because if y'all remember, I had already been there and done that. I had been there and done that with Ro like 5 motherfucking times. Okay, maybe 4. Let's see. Lips, Andrew, and her. Lips, Andrew, and her. Then Mama Bear and her. I don't remember. It could have been 3. I don't want to lie about it. Okay, that's the truth. So, I forgot what point I was trying to make because, you know, it's really weird what some people think that other people give a shit about. And, you know, some of the stuff Remain Calm really don't give a shit about. I'm just saying. And
I was sitting there producing all the fucking evidence on them. And she got fucking pissed off, rage quit, and then born bomb. Don't sit there and blame
Oh,
it.
my
Don't believe
goodness.
that, Ernie. Go ask blame Katie.
Oh.
Because Katie did
Blame Katie.
So are you saying Ro porn bomb Katie? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Part 2.
Well,
Yes.
I don't associate with Blame Katie. I think Blame Katie's fake news. I mean, I understand
Katie, that. Ernie's not. He's mad. Why is Ernie so angry at you? I thought you were being pretty nice to him for a long time. He turned on you really quick, girl. That's what I seen anyway. I'm just saying. That's what I seen.
Yeah, but with Blame Katie, here's the thing. Blame Katie's trying to corner a market with a Cyrax thing right now.
You're doing pretty good.
And yeah, I don't know about all that. I'm just telling you.
I'm not into that. I'm not into, you know, all that bullshit. You know, he said his things. I understand and how it's done. Say this. Say what if you wanted to put a tattoo? Say this. What if you wanted to put a tattoo? Say if your family had a family crest. And you know.
What you drawing? My new friends. They live.
Oh Lord. You may tip the host today because I cannot monetize this.
That you find somebody that's blaming somebody while along the long time they're praising them for some reason. They either pick one and they go for it 100%, or
okay, we've already heard him say this for some reason.
See, legal in Florida, legalization of 15-year-old, they cannot be determined to be an adult until the age of up to 16, and it has to be a capital crime until they'd ever be tried for an adult. That's
wow, Ernie, you know about that? Ernie knows the law of Florida.
Florida's law. 15 years old.
You also don't want your kid to go into the system if you can keep from that going in at all.
It'd be a juvenile system in which the records would be expunged during the time of the 18th. But
right. But if you don't want your child, stepchild, whatever, to go into the system at all, what do you do, Ernie?
Well, I mean,
you guys have to realize this that they're talking about happened with Mama Bear's, I call him her husband, Cattle Kings, fucking years ago. Years ago, y'all. Years ago. Now, I ain't saying what happened years ago was right or wrong, but the law knew about it. Whatever the law did at that time was what the punishment was. Okay? So why does anybody, it's sad when a fucked up individual goes after someone else to try to turn them into a fucked up individual who wants to go do fucked up things and say fucked up shit about other fucked up people, and then they all fucking get together and it's one big fucked up session. That probably didn't sound right, but you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You wouldn't want, if you wouldn't want your child in the system, then you would take the charge.
Here's the thing. Was they fighting each other?
They made up after the fight. They went and rode together and everything.
Okay.
After the fight, they got riding around together. Same day. Yeah, the same day. And they got in the truck and was riding around the same day together, bullshitting after it happened.
Right, I understand that. Was there a police report?
Yeah.
Okay, what did the police report
say? What did the police report state? It's online.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's right here. What police report say?
Who's up there? Who's up there? Who's that?
That's Cattle King, the man with the actual charge, Ernie.
Okay, so did they put you on a domestic violence registry or anything, DVO?
No.
Okay.
And see, the only reason why I was arrested and my son wasn't is because when the cops come up in the house, I told them to get the fuck out of my house. I told them to leave. They said, no, we just need to know. We already know what's going on. We already know the exact truth. We want you to tell us. I said, no, you're not going to hear the exact truth. You got somebody to go to jail. Let's go to jail. Let's rock this bitch. Okay, because when it was called in by a neighbor, the neighbor seen him snatch me out the fucking truck by my neck. And we went to commence a fight. I took the charge. I didn't give a shit. What Roe is neglecting to show everybody how the mother wrote a letter to the judge saying and stating exactly what happened. Wrote the judge and everything. So the little bit of 6 months I did in jail, done, with, gone. That's it. So, Roe, just get up and over it, bro. All right? Is that all you got to hang on me? Because I'm going to tell you what, I don't give two fucking shits.
Peter Piper used the smart buying tool.
All right. That is the story. And that is the story that he told me when he was up on my panel. But see, this is the way that these people are. And so because I had him up on my panel, I was asking him legitimate questions. I wasn't calling him vulgar names. I wasn't really even giving my opinion on the situation because, you know, the guy was answering my fucking questions. So because of that, they got mad at me. And I'm like, why the fuck you mad at me? I didn't do nothing. I mean, just crazy shit.
Business. Really.
And I agree, you don't put hands on people. But if you put hands on your 14-year-old stepchild, it was a domestic kind of violence situation, and it was 20 fucking years ago, and you did your time, and that stepson loves his fucking stepdad. I asked that. He has a relationship with the boy today. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking just weird or something, because that was one of the things I wanted to know, if they had a relationship today. I got you. You don't have to acknowledge me. What are you talking about, Sherry? What happened? What happened? What happened with Auntie Sherry, you guys? Oh, H. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. H and Sherry, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. All right. You two love each other now. You stop it. You stop it, you little whippersnappers.
Okay, so you was hit with this, and then the actual charge. What was the actual charge?
The actual charge was assault and battery.
Assault and battery. Okay.
Yes.
Of what degree? Of what degree?
It was a misdemeanor, low class misdemeanor. I don't remember when. I mean,
okay, punishable up to 1 year in jail, correct?
1 year in jail.
Okay, well, I used the wrong freaking word then, Sherry. Maybe I didn't mean to sing you kumbaya. All right. H. Davis, I know that Auntie Sherry is talking to you, okay? I know she was. Y'all need to hang out.
And did 6 months. So yeah, the total cost of it done was 1 year. Yeah.
Right. So you already put so much time in, you pled out to it. I
told the judge, no contest, let's whatever it is. And he had the letter from his mother and everything. And even the cop was right there, the one that arrested me.
Okay, so in the police reports when it says A, B, and person, who is the person? Who is the aggressor?
My son was the aggressor.
It's on so that's on the police report. Your son was the aggressor.
And Roe, you have that police report. You showed it online. You had me look at it. Okay? I looked at it. So I don't understand what the end result of keeping the shit going is. What is the end result? What would you want to happen? What do you want to happen? Because the shit's been regurgitated over and over and over. I'm just asking. I'm a nosy bitch. I'm just asking.
But the only reason why they arrested me is because I refused to press charges. And in Florida, if you are called on like a domestic violence or an assault charge or anything, somebody is going to jail.
Yes, correct. And usually both people, if you lay hands on anyone, the law is generally both people go to jail.
Yeah, no, I volunteered myself because I didn't give a shit.
So
he had no record, no nothing, no anything.
Okay, so do you care if obviously people know who you are from the internet, right? Your real name and all that.
Yeah.
Do you care if this is just something if you want this to be settled with. I have PIs right now who can hit you like this right here and get everything about you. If you wanted to.
They already got everything about him. They already got everything about the guy, Ernie. For real. How do you think they came up with this shit from 15 years ago? What sounds sus to you, Andrew? What, Andrew? What sounds sus to you? You know what sounds sus to me? What your friend Munch and his girl said about you guys. What do you think about that? What do you really feel about that, Andrew? Andrew, whole story. WHOLE. Okay? Not the whole story or the whole story. The whole story. The whole story about what? Andrew, all this, let me tell you something, Andrew. All the fucking shit that I sat and listened to about you, and you're going to say that shit sounds sus to you? Love you, Sherry. Have a good night, Auntie Sherry. What the fuck, Andrew? Are you serious? That sounds sus to you. Andrew, I don't even fucking know what to say to you right now, mister. For fucking real. Come the fuck on. Lord have mercy. Oh. Well, you do care about it. If you said it sounds sus to you, I read the report too. I read the report, and not only did I read the report, but I questioned him up on my panel about it. That was the end of it for me. Lord have mercy. Oh, I know, Sherry. What are you going to save to finish, Sherry? We adore you, Auntie Sherry. You come over here anytime you want. Yes, I did, Andrew. Where were you? I'm sure you'll find it because Ro was busy going off on me in my comments or in my chat. Sherry's like, I'm staying for a little while. Heck yeah, Sherry. You really hang out, girl.
Dude, doesn't bother me. It's an open record. It really doesn't bother me. And if I was such a damn bad person, look, I did stupid shit. Okay, she's saying I got DUIs. She's saying all this. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I got on my record. I got assault and battery on my record. I got assault and battery on a police officer on my record. Wow. I got high speed evading and looting on my record.
Wow.
I got driving a suspended license on my record.
Right.
Dude, I got so much stupid shit down here. It's not even funny. Okay, and you know one of the dumb things I got on here.
What was that?
And I'm not joking with you. See, I have family that's law enforcement.
Right.
So I was the one that was. I was the only boy.
Hi, I'm Scott McGilvery.
Ernie's enjoying this, and let me tell you why. Now, Cattle Kings ain't got nothing to hide. He really doesn't. He's come out and talked about his record and everything else. Well, see, if Ernie hasn't kind of followed that, then Ernie's probably sitting there thinking that he's just getting this guy to tell him everything. I'm just saying. That's kind of, wow. That's kind of like investigative thinking, isn't it? I'm an investigative thinker. I need a Google certificate. I will have one by tomorrow. I am now Google certified in investigative teaching, for sure. The story on why Andrew and all his peeps makes sense to me. Why Andrew and all these peeps did what, Debbie? Debbie, proper sentencing, damn it. What do you mean? What do you mean? The story on why Andrew and all his peeps makes sense to me. What? What about Andrew and all these peeps? What makes sense to you, Debbie? My psychic powers aren't working very well today. I am sorry. Oh, came to Tennessee. Oh, how's it make sense to you? Or do you mean sound sus? Did you mean sound sus? Oh, age. 420 somewhere. Lord have mercy. I could look, I'm just going to let creators know right now. I apologize. I know that I love to look at you guys' stuff. And while I'm watching it, I just can't keep my fucking mouth shut. And so I don't never even get through a half of a live because I just can't keep my mouth shut. It don't make sense to you or Poppy either. I don't think we're ever gonna know the truth about the Tennessee trip. And if we ever do, it's because we'll have to go back through and kind of put some more stuff together. Now, I told people before, I've talked to Andrew, I don't know how many times over here on my panel. And, you know, he knows, you know, right? You're right, Andrew. He said, she said crap. Ha ha ha. Woo. Tina gave me $2 to tell you, Andrew, you nasty. Hey, you can all give me money. I will read all your comments for sure. Okay. But Andrew, Lord have mercy. I don't have a dog in this fight either. I just like talking about everybody else fighting, for sure. Yes, good question, May May. May May's got a question, Andrew. Who are the he and she you're referring to, Andrew? We want to know. We want to know.
My dad said it's a boy again. All right, go bail him out.
So let me ask you a question. When you said bail bonds, I know a lot about bail bonds. I was a bounty hunter. When you bail bonds, you never had a C bond or nothing, right?
It was all
Ernie Shell. He knows a lot about bail bondsmen. Hey, donate to Traders Fund. It's $1,500, I think, or maybe $1,300. Either $1,300 or $1,500. You know, to get her bail bonds license in Tennessee. I don't know where she lives. I don't know if it may cost a little more. I'm just saying. Ernie said it in his live report. You gave him your info to do. Most of YouTube. Let me ask you this, Andrew. If you didn't let, and this is honestly, and you know, if you didn't have other people in your ear about one or two people, would you be saying some of the stuff you're saying or allowing horrible things to be said about people? I mean, would you know, would that influence maybe the way you felt at all about a couple of people? Right? And I'll tell you, Andrew, after being disrespected on your panel twice, you know, that was pretty fucked up. So I pretty much quit watching you. I do try to pop in for specific reasons. Oh, shut the fuck up, Andrew. Lord have mercy. Don't come in here bullshitting nobody. How the fuck are it? Okay, you're having fun. You're having fun with that shit? Are you kidding me? You fucking let me tell you something, Andrew. It hasn't mattered what you've ever said or done. One thing I've never done was allowed you to be on my panel and anybody to ever fucking disrespect you. Have I? Have I fucking ever? Fun is fun, and then just being a fucking sick fuck for amusement are two fucking different things, Andrew. Somebody get Andrew out of my chat right now. I don't even want to see you right now. For real. Yes, you can. Get out. Go. Go. Go bye-bye for right now. Because all you're doing is pissing me off. Don't even fucking try it. It's your fucking channel. You had control over that. You could have muted that fucking shit. So now I know that you were enjoying. Go, bye. Bye. Mods, one of you guys tell Andrew bye for right now. He done pissed me the fuck off. Fucking dummy. Plus, you fucking were over there calling people the R word, fucking saying racial slurs. Fuck you, Andrew. Go over there. You're nothing but lips and rose fucking Sour Patch Kid. How about that? How about that? You're their Sour Patch Kid. Don't ever think that them two girls ain't fucking using you for your channel, mister. And you let them walk right in and take it. That's your own fault. That is your own fault. Oh, I don't care who Peaches is, Carolyn. We don't care who Peaches is. Not at all. Play that shit. I should have just let everybody rip your ass up every time you were over here. I don't hate you though, Andrew, okay? I do want you to know that. I don't hate you. Only a couple people on these YouTube streets I hate.
Signature bond.
So hell, that ain't even nothing. That slap on the wrist.
No. I mean, when I did do something, like, see here down in Naples,
some of these charges you just named that you was convicted of or what's on your record is felony, correct?
Oh yeah, I got felony charges.
What about you, Ernie? All right, you don't have to tell us about your fucking criminal history because we already know it. So let's get interested in somebody else's.
Only driving a suspended license because the first driving with a suspended license here is a misdemeanor. The second one is a misdemeanor. Third one's a felony.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, I know how Florida works. I've done a lot of things in Florida. So assault and battery, that was not too. So did you plead out to that, or you just straight up said, "Hey, just took the charge and ran with it"?
Just give me charge, run with it, because I ain't gonna talk to nobody.
Okay.
Right. I'll just take whatever it is. What if you don't give me? You don't give me a year, I'll sit there in a year.
Anytime. Now, in a matter of 2 minutes, I can have this guy ran. I don't know this guy's name.
Right.
I don't know him from Adam.
Then run him. It's already out there, Ernie.
Here he is now.
Hi.
All right, we're almost done with this. We are almost done with this. I've been on here 2.5 hours. Lord have mercy. Now, I'm going to tell you what y'all going to do. Y'all better drop Remain Calm's link in all of your chats. Every single one of you. Every creator, drop Remain Calm's link in your chat. Right now. Hey, Huntress. See, traders, you know what? This is how bad I am. Traders, everybody's a mod over there. It's a lot of fun over there if you go in chat over there. And everybody's a mod. And she always tells people, drop your link. If you're going live, let me know you're going live and shit like that. And I only dropped my link one time over there. I don't know. I'm fucking weird like that. I'm weird like that. It's like, I don't need people going, oh my God, there's Remain Calm. She wants her link dropped. Because that's not true. If I am present in your chat, you should be glad. Because I don't go in chats very often. Not at all. Thank you, Poppy, for dropping Trader's link.
No child abuse charge on me at all.
This is what this nasty bitch earned Lisa saying, Andrew.
At Wayfair?
Oh, damn, Ernie. How many fucking commercials you got? See, that's why a lot of times I don't like to share a lot of... I love to share creators' videos and talk about them and stuff, but it doesn't do me any favors because, like, I'm not going to monetize this because Ernie's monetized. So, you know, I really don't think Ernie's going to be mad at me for sharing it. We did drop his link, but, you know, I just don't ever want to take that chance. Because let me tell you how some people are. They're like, hey, will you show my stuff? And you're like, yeah. And sometimes they'll even come up on your panel to show their stuff. And then when they get mad, they're like, I'm going to fucking strike you. That's what they say. You know, I'm like, you were on my fucking panel. Stop it. But anywho, that's what they do sometimes. I know, May May, it's horrible. I will talk about Jack and Lily. I promise. I'm going to try to do a live tomorrow and talk about Jack and Lily. Thank you, Poppy, darling. Thank you, ma'am. Nobody cares.
I don't give a fuck. They won't take permission or not.
Nobody cares that I don't have any food. I don't have any coffee. I don't have any Tic Tacs because I started eating a lot of Tic Tacs because I quit smoking. I don't have any candy. I don't have. I got V8 juice. I'm good. I got V8 juice. I'm not that type of person. I'm really not. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If I was a billionaire, I would pay all of you guys just because you hang out with me. For real. That's just the way I am.
Hey, go ahead and send me that info and let's get this shit over with, baby. I'm done. I'm tired of fooling with it. It's been going on for 2 fucking years. Yeah. And I'm sick of hearing it.
That's the thing about it. It's getting redundant. It's been regurgitated over and over. And so, I mean, you're going to have to find something new. I know, me too, Poppy. Well, they've been looking for how long for them kids. So, I know you do, Auntie Sherry. I know you are quite the whippersnapper, my friend. If you're here in a couple more minutes, I'll have you come up and we can chit-chat before you leave. Before I get off here.
Okay, what you want me to do? Let me ask you.
Do you want this to end tonight or what?
But even if Ernie pulls all that stuff up on Kyle Kings, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop at all. Me too. I'm a PIGRC too, Poppy. It's not going to stop. And that's my psychic powers working. That it's never going to stop. Because the thing about it is, it doesn't matter how many people show this person. It's like, what's the end result? What's the end result? Do they just want Mama Bear to stop, period. Poof, disappear from social media. I doubt they're probably still not going to quit talking about her, but, you know. And then what happens is when somebody's talking about you and saying horrible shit and you got to defend yourself, and then you come on and, you know, say things, and then it just keeps it going and going and going. But I get that you get pushed to a point where you're like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. And I'll say again, I don't go into comments and look for people saying things about me. I don't fucking go into chats and, you know, see who's saying something about me. I just heard somebody said something about me today, but it wasn't nothing big.
You got to discuss about that.
Mama Bear was just saying that we already did all this, and all this shit was shown on my channel about Cattle Kings. That's what I've taken from it so far. So what? What do you mean? It better have been an accident, lady.
It's like he knows what's on his record and if he wants to put it out or not.
Jason said that he will talk to Ernie by himself, but bro, I am pressing a restraining order against your ass in the morning. Just to let your ugly ass know. I've already got reports on your ass for the shit you've done, you and Liz and Andrew, Ghost, all of y'all. And I'm gonna send that to Ernie too. Matter of fact, we already.
Why are you sending it to Ernie? That's just a question. Why are you sending it to Ernie?
Already got that, don't we? I promise you.
Hey, Dale.
Oh, his info out there because she's
Hey, Dale, hit me up with a messenger. Let me know you're on right now. Brian and Allie, you're in.
It's in my email. Where's that?
I think Jason said he wanted to talk to you personally, Ernie.
Yes, he did.
That's fine.
That's probably better. Let him talk personal. Okay, so this Karen A that I was telling you guys about earlier, now she's saying, she's talking to Lips, and she says, is Rose a lady 2 months ago had a story about a little girl being touched in a hotel that got thrown out of where she was living with the girl and no one heard from since? No, Karen A. That is not Roe. I will let you know that. Okay? That is not Roe. Go back, find the story, and you figure out who it was. I ain't even going to say their name. No way. That's like Beetlejuice. You say her name 3 times and she'll pop up. For real. I told him she didn't want him doxxed. No, I agree. He should talk to Ernie on his own. Let me tell you, nobody needs to know Cattle King's freaking business. If he feels the need to tell it, then he'll tell it. What is little Deb doing? You're proud of me and Poppy? What have I done? What did we do, Poppy? What did May do? I'm always proud of all of you guys. I don't know what we did, Poppy, but I'm proud of it too. For real. And I'm proud of May and Lil Deb. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Hello. See, every once in a while, somebody comes in and they're like, come on, let me reel you back in there, Remain. For sure.
Do you want me to send your messenger link I have over to them?
Yeah.
Did you?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm pulling her report up. Damn minute to go through.
My question is, what is Ernie going to do about it? What's Ernie going to say? Y'all leave them alone? Ernie going to say that? Leave them alone? It ain't worth it anymore? Do you really think them ladies are going to listen to Ernie? I don't know. He's got his hands full with Roe. I'm going to tell you right now. Ernie will have his hands full with her. For sure.
Hey, Jeanette, you're going to have to block it out.
I'm going to have to what? Black it out?
Getting ready to happen. It's going to be reality. See, that's what we do, reality. So there is a Cash App, there's a PayPal, there's links, there's join the show because it's getting ready to get huge.
I just did an infomercial for Ernie Shell. Can you believe it? Ernie, damn it. You got me, brother. You got me. You got me on that one. I am not going to show the police report, Cattle King's police report. He's been on my channel before, and we talked about it. So if you guys are interested in that, you can either go check this out on Unlock Your Reality, or it's on my channel somewhere, for real.
Rick, let me run you right fast. Here, hold on a second. I got you, Mike.
It's hard, Auntie Sherry. It is really hard. I'm here to say, really fucking hard.
I got you. Hold up. Let's see. Run Gria tonight. Since they update every 30 days, it'll be good. Run Gria.
Run Gria. He's making noise.
Under the stars where it sucks. You could have the greatest thing going. You could have the biggest fucking the biggest skyscraper, the most powerful steel skyscraper ever made. Your foundation is weak. Pretty soon that power and that pressure, it starts busting that foundation, and your big ass, immovable skyscraper, unstoppable skyscraper does this.
Yep. Why do you think the
files? Okay, hold on, it's in.
Okay, wait. Because this I'm gonna say this. Ernie, he's very Ernie's not a stupid guy, for real. For real. Oh, you do the red man, Sherry? I don't think I could do that.
Figured out why they
look. Everybody in chat. How many times have I been visited by the FBI? How many times have I been investigated by the DHS, Department of Homeland Security? How many times have U.S. Marshals? How many times the TBI? How many times the state police? And I'm found clean, clear. I was arrested by the Secret Service and found to be true. Okay.
Yep. Okay, but
why were you arrested? Flies. Why was he arrested by, what'd he say? Homeland Security?
Yep, I know. Why you?
All right, Ernie. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking more about Summer. I guess he said
it's against everybody. Everybody's fighting. I mean, this is Unlock Your Reality. We're unlocking people's reality right here.
That's what he's doing. He's going to start letting people fight around on his channel. That's what he's doing. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. Are you his first case there, Mama Bear? Are you guys Ernie's first Unlock Your Reality people? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't think Flies is in here no more. she may have had to go take care of business.
Okay, so are there anything that you want to talk about that might be on there and it may not be on there to the people before I read it?
Nope.
You go ahead. Look.
It's all good.
What is this?
I like my women warm. Thank you.
I'll be right with you.
What questions is he asking?
You're not on a sexual registry.
Good.
Now, you do agree with that, right?
Oh, yeah, I definitely do.
Okay, I just making sure.
Who's
Should we do
talking
it?
to him?
Ernie is great at this. Thank you. Appreciate it, Andrew. Thank you.
Ernie is great.
Dark Web 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Write this down.
All right. I'm over it. We got 15 minutes and then I'm done, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, we got 15 minutes. Who wants to say what? Because I don't know what the purpose was. What I mean, I guess one of the answers. No, I think that I was only mentioned, right? Okay, Sherry. I think I was only mentioned because Mama, I didn't have a chance to look at the whole chat, but Mama Bear was just saying that Cattle Kings had come up on my channel and had talked about the one arrest. So I've been kind of watching the chat, but I haven't seen anybody say anything. So I mean, nobody really has anything to say about me. Hello, Sherry.
Hello, stranger.
Oh my goodness. No, I don't know. I know I make fun and I know that I
told
weird
you
stuff, but
I said your sense of humor is not weird, it's warped. It's just like mine. Warped.
Yeah, I got a really dry sense of humor.
I do too, and people don't get it. Sometimes they go, they don't get it. I mean,
no,
most people do, but there's some people that take it the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Well,
people need to realize too that YouTube, and when you when you're around a lot of this stuff and you've experienced it for a long time, you do see when
Poppy, see what I'm doing? Don't do it.
Possibly are doing something where some people may think that they're doing it for specific reasons, right? Such as
sounds like a motive to me, or a mode of operation.
Well, yeah, kind of mode of operation. That's a better word for it, because this is what
an agenda.
Yeah, exactly, an agenda. And I think because I mean, I know as far as me and a lot of my subs too, we've seen where things happen with different creators, and it's kind of
it's tricky dicky sometimes, isn't it, baby?
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Yeah, because you don't know if people are doing something just to kind of you know, get things going between 3 or 4 creators, and you know, yeah, it's fucking weird, you guys. It is weird. It's hard to explain because
not really.
Well, you explain it.
Just
You
go back
explain
to,
it.
Okay, just go back to junior high school and remember what that's like.
Right.
Nah.
Well, no, I get that, but
I
I
don't
mean,
like her.
well,
She's
no,
after my boyfriend. I don't like her either. I
well,
don't even like him.
this is the thing. These are adults, and usually there's
But I'm
more.
just explaining that's how it is.
Yes, I know that's how it is, but I'm talking about YouTube sharing, because
I know.
what happens
I'm talking about
is
YouTube also.
I know, but I'm talking about creator wise,
I'm talking
and
about creators too.
well, I know, but I'm talking about getting together. You just got to be careful, because some creators will produce this drama between each other, and when that happens, guess what that does? That gives them all different attention.
It makes
Gets
everybody
their
feel
subs.
awkward. It makes other people feel awkward if they like both people. That's what it does.
Well, I'm talking kind of about, you know, kind of pushing subs around and doing things that made up chaos. That's a good one, Flies. Made up chaos.
Okay. I would call it created chaos. And most people create their own chaos, if you'll notice.
Yes, I have to agree. I agree with you there. I absolutely do.
They create their own chaos. And then they go, oh no, I don't understand why I'm losing subscribers.
Well, no, I mean, some people are good at the chaos.
You're the one that did it to yourself.
You know, some people are really good about creating chaos for themselves.
Yeah, you created it, and now you go wide. It's everybody else's damn fault.
Right. Right.
I know. I've been around this world enough to know. How old are you anyway, RC?
60. I was born in 63. I don't know. I quit counting.
Don't be lying to me.
61, maybe.
Okay. I'll be 69 in July.
You will?
Yes, I'll be 69 in it all year.
Well, girl, you are a young one, aren't you?
Look, do I look like a person that's worried? Do I have wrinkles all over my face?
I know, Sherry. I'm like that. I'll tell you what it is for me. You know, I've said it before. Some of these people who have said horrible things about me and my family, and I don't
know anything about that, but
it's sad. It is really sad. But the reason you probably don't know a lot about it is because I don't come on here and call them out and
share it with the universe.
You know, no. I mean, why would I want to share some fucked up people saying horrible shit about me and talking about my family? No. Why would I want to give them?
Those are the people you do not address.
That's right. That's right.
Bye-bye.
And I don't.
If you want to do it stoically, then you be silent and you walk away.
Sherry, let me tell you something. I have never.
You have to do that way. You have to.
I have never come out here, talked about them, their family,
I have never
or
heard
anything.
You trash. Never heard you trash anybody.
Nope.
Never. Why do you think I'm over here anyway? I'm very selective about where I go. The only reason I wanted the link was you mentioned that you wanted to talk to me privately when everybody's gone.
Oh no, I said before I leave, I was going to drop you the link just so you could come up and bullcrap with me.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm talking, just as I would to anybody else. Seriously.
Debbie, hey Sherry, Debbie wants to know when in July, because her birthday's in July also, and you're only 2 years older than her.
Well, on the 12th. The 12th.
On the 12th, Debbie.
What's yours, Debbie? Are you a Cancerian too?
Poppy just busted me out because she was born in 63, so I'm 62. Because my birthday's in December.
I was born in 56. Are you a Sagittarius?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Or
Can
a
you tell?
Capricorn? Are you a Capricorn?
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay.
The 3rd. The 3rd of December.
When's Debbie's birthday?
What day's your birthday, Debbie?
I'll put it on my calendar.
May. What day in December? Hell, we're sitting over here doxing the shit out of each other, aren't we? When is your birthday?
Well, who cares?
What is your full name? I
Let's
want
go
your
ahead and
full
tell everybody
name.
our blood type, too.
I want your full name, your social security number, your telephone. I want it all. Oh, you're on the phone, Flies?
You're killing me.
Oh, May. I should have known you're a Sagittarius, too. Flies' birthday's next month. We'll try to remember that. Let me put it on my calendar.
We're Cancerians.
Friends
we're
homebodied.
We're very strong in our convictions. We don't mind speaking what we think, but we try to love everyone. We show love to everyone and kindness to everyone. And if they don't show it back, we might just keep on doing it anyway. You know.
Yeah.
We love
have
family. We love children. We're just we love to nurture people, take care of people.
You know what? Let me tell you something else, Sherry, that kind of bothers me with some of these. And I have to say people, because I am not putting anybody in certain communities or anything like that. But they go, around. They go around and they accuse people of being, freaking bad people when they're not. And that to me is really sad. Hey, Rogue Knox, what's up? That to me is really sad. They will go around and call people, pedos.
I go around, but I don't call people names. So you could ask Debbie Nilsson that. You can ask anybody in here that knows me. I don't go around saying, "Well, she's a beast," or she's a liar, or anything like that. I don't call people names.
If
I'm
I
too
see
mature for that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
if I see Debbie or I see Flies or something, or I'm like, "Hey, bitch," it's just that's a term of endearment for me.
I know. When I talk to my friends, I say, "Hey, bitch, how you?"
Yeah.
We just playing. Better be careful where you say that, though, because somebody threatened to punch me in the face for saying that.
Really? Dang, that's harsh. Were you calling them a bitch?
Yeah, but I wasn't being serious.
And they threatened to punch you in the face for it?
Debbie Nilsson knows who it is.
Dang, that's crazy.
Well, she said in her culture, they don't say that word.
Oh, that's funny. In my culture, they don't say that word. Well, I don't know what culture they're from, but
I don't know, but
sure.
I don't think United Kingdom is not a big culture.
Yeah.
It might be a conglomeration of cultures, just like the United States. But my culture, really, especially when I'm playing, and people know when I'm playing. If you don't, you don't know me.
Oh, yeah, Flies, I'm pulling that up. It is funny. Hey, River Mom. I know I was trying to find
my sweetheart,
the right moment to show it, but
what are you gonna show?
Something funny.
Well, am I included in that something funny? You better ask my permission.
No.
You want to play something funny?
No, Sherry, you're not.
If you get bored, you've got to play.
But it is funny.
But I want you to play this if you ever get bored and need to laugh.
What is it? What?
I don't know if it was on Matthews. I know we're not supposed to be picture creators, but Jinkies and one of her moderators are having it out.
Right.
And I had to put it on a slower speed so I could understand.
Right.
If I want to laugh, that's what I watch. I think that's the funniest thing. Deborah Ann, Don't you talk to me that way, Deborah Ann. I will talk to you that way. You're an idiot. Oh, you're the
Oh my
idiot.
gosh.
It went on and on and on. I swear it's the funniest thing you've ever watched in your life.
I will, Sherry. I'll have to find that.
It is.
Look,
look.
look.
It's on Matthew's light up somewhere.
Can you see Matthew right now? Can you see what I'm showing?
Yes.
Watching. Watch, you guys. Oh.
That is the thing.
I have a gerbil in my booty.
Oh my gosh. I remember
Oh my God, Matthew.
I remember when people talked about that.
It's like the look on his face is fucking so funny.
Yeah, he's
I have a gerbil in my booty.
It hurts. He's squeezing. You can tell he's squeezing his sphincter.
Yeah, I just wonder, Matthew, did you forget this? Did you forget to tie a string to it?
To his tail?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you forget to tie a string into the tail?
I remember this going around in the 80s and 90s. This is crazy stuff. I don't know.
That was crazy.
I know, but maybe it really happened. I mean, people are weird.
It does really happen.
Oh, people are weird, let me tell you. They just go freaking completely weird.
I mean, not because I've ever, no. But yeah, it's a thing. I was watching, it was a true story something, and it was about people who went to the doctor for weird stuff.
Oh
and
they like to be probed.
Yeah, had to do something with that.
Yeah. Can you imagine being a urologist probing a man through his anus and him getting an erection?
Nope.
Wouldn't you just freak out? I'd say, I need to get another doctor to do this.
I don't know. For all that money? Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder how much they make a year.
I don't know.
Probably quite a bit.
I don't care. And I will never own a gerbil, by the way.
Me neither. Me neither.
No, or any hamsters. Or any hamsters. They're cannibals. My hamster ate my sister's hamster.
Ew, that's gross.
It did.
That's disgusting.
They had everything. They had their sawdust. They had their gnawing blocks. They had everything. They had
right.
Water. But they must have gotten into a fight, and mine decided it was hungry, so it ate hers.
Wow.
There were remnants in the cage.
Ew.
Yeah. You should have heard my sister blaming it on me because it's my hamster.
It was your fault.
It's my damn fault. It was my hamster.
Had a killer hamster. Okay, listen to this. Wow, Sherry, listen.
I'm listening.
Now, this is in Indiana.
I could last.
So the average annual salary for your urologist is almost $400,000.
Really?
Yes. Almost $400,000.
Well,
Could you imagine?
No.
Yep.
I couldn't.
That's crazy.
I've never had that much money in my life. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's in Indiana too.
But then again, I wouldn't want to stick my hands in those places.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can make up to almost like $600,000 a year.
Well,
a freaking year.
Good, they deserve it for having to stick their little gloved and greased hands.
Yes, but now I'm considering it.
Oh, you are?
I wonder how much one that had a Google certificate. What would they pay me?
Are you talking
Sherry?
about being a urologist or raising gerbils?
No, I'm talking about being a urologist.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you never.
Well, hell, Sherry, I don't think anybody raising gerbils would make $400,000 a year.
You never know.
But for 600, well, yeah, if the people who are using, you're
never
right.
Know. Look at
you're
all the
right.
Look at all the crazy stuff he did.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I
it's worse.
wish,
It
I'm
gets
telling
worse.
you,
It gets worse and worse
I
and
know. I
worse.
wish I would have had
It is
stock
so
in
bad. It
baby
is so
oil.
bad. It is so bad. I wish they would expose Disney. Wish they would expose Disney because
The only reason it
over
came out is
2,000
because his girlfriend, Cassie, filed that civil suit against him.
over 2,000 children to go missing at Disneyland or Disney World each year.
Right.
I researched it. And those tunnels underneath, they exist. I know a guy who worked there.
Yeah.
I do. He left there. He started studying the ministry. Now he's a preacher. But I think he'd seen so much, and he was so disheartened that he wanted to, you know, do something about it.
Right.
But you know, when you go up to fight against Disney, it's a big thing.
The fight against did you say Disney?
Disney, yes. What do you think was Walt Disney's paranoia, phobia?
I don't know what.
Mice.
Really?
And he invented Mickey Mouse and Minnie.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, right?
Makes you think. But I like things that make me think. I'm always
that's kind of crazy.
I'm always trying to find a solution to something. You know, it just bothers me until I can find it out. If I come across a word in my reading I don't know, first thing I have to do is research it.
Right.
Choom, and burn it.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but it's true. And that's where Stefan Stearns worked. Remember? He was a ride operator.
Yes. Have you been keeping up with that?
Not lately. Mm-mm.
I am going to.
I will when it goes to trial, but no. I think that mother was completely complicit with the
I
whole
think
thing.
she was too.
She was complicit, always.
I think she was too, and I'm going to.
She set that up, and I think they had a porn ring going on.
You think they involved other people or just him?
A porn ring like the guy at her school.
Because see, that's what I wondered too, Sherry.
I think that's where they were getting their money for their blow or whatever they needed.
Well, my thing was because that's what I thought of when he was saying I dropped her off at school, and I was like, could he have set it up where someone else was coming to meet them or something?
Like maybe that guy that works at the school.
He said that he told his parents that he found her in the bed, unalive, is what he said. Sure is what he said.
I wonder who did it. She died. She had a broken hyoid bone.
Right.
So that shows strangulation right there.
Yeah.
She had the what in her eyes? I forget what they call that.
That
I want to say, you know what I'm talking about with the capillaries burst in the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, she had that too. Her feet had not touched the ground because she had no debris or anything on them. So,
well, one of her shoes was in Mom's bedroom floor.
Where is the mom anyway? She's still in rehab pretending to be sick.
Yeah, I think she's in a hospital or some shit.
She doesn't even have to pretend.
If she's not, then she's hiding really good.
Sick.
She's very sick. Very sick.
One of them's going to turn on the other. I feel like it. Some of these cases, I feel that one person is finally going to realize, oh, it's either him or me.
Well, you remember what she said to law enforcement about basically him messing with her was totally different than him actually unaliving her.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
She tried to cushion that whole thing.
She did. She absolutely did. She even told him he should get a lawyer. She suggested he get a lawyer to start with. So, absolutely.
He sure did a lot of driving around with a corpse in the car before he decided where to place her.
It's disgusting.
That's really strange.
If he loved her so much.
By that time, the gases, I'm sorry to be so graphic, but the gases are starting to emit from the body.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because if it happened the night before and it's the next morning and it's starting to get mid-morning and whatever, you know, unless, well, he stopped somewhere and put her in the trunk. Am I right? Maybe he couldn't stand the smell.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think he did. I think he stopped somewhere. They had him on camera putting him in the trunk. Putting her in the trunk.
How they knew he was in that area? He had a flat tire.
Well, are there watchers in here with us? Viewers?
Huh?
Are there viewers in here with us?
Well, yeah, chat.
Well, ask them if they remember him.
Hey, do you guys remember if Steven Stearns was seen on camera with her? No, when he was seen with her was when he went back to the apartment for some reason.
Well,
and law enforcement had video of her in the car.
Yeah, that was
but she wasn't in the trunk.
That was a gated community.
Right.
So
but
anyway,
no, she wasn't in the trunk at that time.
I'm talking about he was in front of a business or some sort of place where he was caught on camera putting her in the trunk.
Oh, well, if he got caught doing that, then...
Yeah, he did get caught doing that.
Yeah, but, okay.
I'm asking anybody in the chat, if you remember that.
Bomb
Do you remember what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bomb Cat. If you do, put a Y in there.
No, Bomb Cat just put in there that he's on camera, putting it in the trunk, so...
Yep. You know what? They're going to get him for that, too.
He's got the DP coming for
manipulating a corpse.
That's not only that, but he, with just the video and, you know, all the, you know, that's the actual abuse and stuff, and he can get the DP for that already. Then they're going to try him for unaliving her, which can also carry the DP. So,
well, did you see what was on his nightstand?
I don't remember what was on his nightstand.
When they went through the apartment.
What was on his nightstand? Pictures?
Somebody in chat, tell her.
What was on his nightstand, you guys? I don't know if I've watched the body cam footage of them going in.
Oh, he has some powdery substance on there.
Oh, really?
And a credit card or debit card.
Wow, that's interesting.
What he was cutting it with. And
I think you know what, Sherry? I honestly think that he was giving her substances.
And drugs go together, don't you?
Right.
Pornography and trafficking and drugs all are in.
That's why I really think
they're enmeshed with each other.
Yeah. And that's why I think that he was giving them to her. I think he was giving them to Madeline.
Yeah. And why was her mother so interested in keeping up with her period when, you know, I started my period?
Well, she was weird anyway. I mean,
crap.
Supposedly, they kept pregnancy test.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Yeah, and that when I found that out, I figured, oh no, they're gonna find out she had a fetus, and then I'm like, well,
they haven't come out and said that yet. If that's gonna happen, they'll say
they may never, because she's a minor.
No, I think they would say in court. I would think that
they might play in court,
say
but
that
they might
in court.
not tell the public interest.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Maybe that's the one card that they're holding.
Could be.
Think about that.
Definitely could be.
Could be the surprise card.
Yeah, but I've got a when I start getting back into the case, I'm kind of waiting for him to start going to trial, but I'm going to pull up the audio. I watch a channel and it's called Jail Calls, I think. And there's one specific call that caught my attention. And it's the one where he's saying that basically Jen Soto knew all about it, that the bed that was in the room that she would send them to sleep in was a smaller sized bed, I guess. And he also says that he went downstairs, was on the couch messing with his phone, and when he went back up there, she was already dead.
Yeah.
I don't see how he took her body out and Jen Soto did not know anything about it.
I don't either, but the roommates might not have known about it because they were fast asleep and they went to work every day.
Right.
They went to work.
Right.
They might not have heard any or seen anything of him taking her out of there.
Very
But I'll tell you one
true.
thing. I don't care if she said she had to have a good night's sleep and she set her up there for whatever. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard anybody say. Really. I set my daughter up there to sleep with him because I needed a good night's sleep.
Yep.
What
Well,
the
I mean,
hell?
that's what's
What the
messed
hell's
up
the matter
because
with you, woman?
yeah.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Yep. Absolutely.
I don't curse very much. It's usually just a damn shitter of hell.
Shit, that girl was going on 13 years old and she would still sleep with them. She would sleep with Mom and Steven Stearns.
And don't forget, he had the tripod in the room, too.
Yes. Yeah.
So he was filming all this.
He was filming all of it.
I think he got on the dark web and started showing this kind of crap, you know.
I think, yes.
I wonder seriously, if this was not a snuff film, if you know what that means.
Could have been.
Snuff film?
Could have been.
I'm just wondering, because according to that bunch of weird asses, that makes good money. I mean,
yeah.
Watching somebody unalive somebody.
Isn't that sad?
I live in a totally different world than what I grew up in. This is just stuff that just freaks my mind out.
Right.
I mean, I spent hours on YouTube watching all these cases and things.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's so crazy.
Yeah, and I wish I was on each case right there. In living person, just right there. Because some of the ideas I have are not, I don't think like everybody else does.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think.
I look a little bit further than what, and think more deeply than most people.
Well, that's what I try to do too. I try to.
You know what? It's a curse.
See every situation, you know.
It's a curse and a blessing at the same time. Remain.
So.
You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I mean.
It's a blessing and a curse. To be able to see through things and to be able to come up with a logical reason for it. It's not something you want to think about. It's not something you want to delve into, but because you're a good person like I am, we naturally want to see. And you said you were nosy. Well, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Curious and nosy go together.
Yeah. You
out.
know, the thing about it is, I'm like that too. I'm just like, hey, I've got questions. And the thing that I don't like.
I tell God that all the time. I said, I have questions about things.
Well, my thing is,
I believe in you, but you know, I have questions. You gave me a brain to think with, and I have questions about things.
Well, and my thing
Please
is,
don't hold it against me.
When I ask, when I'm having a conversation with somebody and they say something to me, and I ask questions, and I may not ask them in the right way or something, or, you know, I never want anybody to think that I'm asking them questions to take what they're saying and use it against them somehow, right?
No,
I
you're
am not.
You're curious.
Well, I'm not a judge. I'm not the jury.
No,
I'm
you're
not
not.
the executioner.
And you're not God either, so
No,
can't.
I
You
mean,
can't.
not at
You
all.
can't.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
make
Hey,
determinations about
wait,
people's
Sherry.
lives.
My name is Mary, okay? Maybe
Hey,
I got a little bit of holiness to me. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Mary and Sherry. Or Sherry
So,
and Mary.
but
Well,
no,
Mary comes first.
I ask a lot of questions, and I don't, you know, I don't judge people for what their answer is to me. I just don't.
I don't either, but when people ask me to leave them alone, I absolutely will.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm
You
like that
know,
too.
I'm not going to sit there and argue with you about any damn thing. And don't tell me where I go and where I can on YouTube.
Yeah.
And please, if I ever talk to you on the phone, don't you dare record me. There's been far too many recordings and messages shown. Who
Yeah.
does that? Oh, good gosh. When I
You're
read my
right.
messages, I go, zip.
You know what? I don't think I've had a couple three-way phone calls, just a couple, and
Well,
then I've had.
Be careful, they'll call you a group.
No, I don't do three-way phone calls at all.
I don't do groups.
It wasn't me making them, I can tell you that. And then I've never recorded anybody's phone conversation ever. Not one time. Not one time have I ever did that. Because I just feel like if I'm having a conversation on the phone with someone, I don't need to record that. There's no reason for it. So I have no recordings like that at all from anybody.
Why would you withhold recordings unless you have a plan for it later?
Well, my thing is, if I'm talking to you on the phone,
Answer that question, please. Why would you record somebody unless you had a plan for it later on?
You're exactly.
I'm just asking you what your personal opinion is.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. So I learned very, very quickly that there are 3 people that I don't worry about that shit. And those are my friends that I talk to. My friends from social media here. But because we talk about our lives and everything else. But usually, if you see someone that is showing someone else's recordings of what they're saying and shit, those are people that you want to watch your back when you have a conversation with them.
In other words, they can't be trusted. Okay?
Yeah, I mean,
they can't be trusted. Don't call them. Don't contact them. You never know how it's going to be taken out of context. And it shouldn't be brought on YouTube anyway. It's private conversation or private text. And I don't understand people going on and showing all this crap. I guess
well, because they get mad at each other,
maybe
and then one person will say something, and then they've got to go on the defensive. And then when one person gets mad at another, you know, let's not be adults and just talk with each other about it. Let's get YouTube involved.
Well, I haven't gone on the defensive because there's no reason I should.
I'm not going on the defensive
I could prove
either.
all that stuff with my bank statements, but you know what? Why should I?
Why should you have to?
I know, and that's good enough for me.
I mean, you know.
Seriously.
God was
looking at me. God was looking at me. I was looking at me.
Wait. Nobody asked you to pull up your freaking bank statements, did they, Sherry?
No, nobody did. I said I could to solve all this kind of crap.
Right. Well, I mean, Sherry, let me tell you, whoever you donate to is your fucking business. Ain't nobody else's. Yeah. So why are they worried about it?
I gave you $10, but you won't get all that.
Well, I know, but I appreciate it anyway, Sherry.
I know YouTube. A little bit. Ads and ads and ads and ads.
I know.
That's the way it works.
Right.
And you get paid on what? The 20th of each month?
I know mine's in there by the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
But I've always said,
close.
I mean, I do appreciate when people donate to me and stuff. But
it just shows you that the person appreciates what you're saying.
Right.
And the way you're conducting your channel.
Right.
That's what I mean by it.
Right. Well, that's cool. I appreciated it.
I mean,
I sure did. See, that's my thing. I just not one to throw my Cash App out there all the time. And I mean, Poppy, I put it in chat and stuff. And I think, actually, I do think it's on this banner that I have up now, only because I can't remember what I was talking about. But see, a lot of times there are certain things if I'm showing somebody else's stuff and they're monetized and I know they have commercials, I'll watch it and talk a little bit about it or whatever, but I won't monetize my stuff because of that. So a lot of times if I'm coming on and talking about somebody else's stuff, I just don't I won't monetize it.
Well, may I explain something about the Fair Use Act? That act was ensured to be in 1976. I graduated from college in 1976, so I was well aware of that. I am a writer. I was a teacher. I still am a writer. And, people will keep telling other people on YouTube, you're stealing my content. You're stealing.
Well, no, I do know that
but you can't steal somebody's content.
No,
it is
I get it.
ethically correct for you to either put up their link or this is ethically inside you.
Right.
Here, whether you want to give them the
credit or not, yeah.
Yeah, the credit for what you're showing.
Right.
I mean, that's up to you. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But you can't legally.
Well, it's just something you kind of want to do.
Content.
It's like YouTube politically correct.
There's one clause that's underneath that first clause everybody should read. It's not just that first thing.
Right.
So,
right.
I'm not going to repeat it because I don't remember it word for word, but there's a second clause.
Right.
And
no, I always give them credit. I mean.
Right. It's like if I type in something Robert Frost said, and, I thought it was important to the chat with what we were talking about, of course I'm going to put Robert Frost. I'm not going to act like I said it.
Right.
That's just, look, that's just a common courtesy with people who write.
Right.
You don't plagiarize. You don't do anything like that. You go to jail for plagiarism. I mean, you could take somebody's thoughts and just make your own thoughts out of that thought. But
right.
You're not repeating verbatim what they said.
Right. As long as you word it in your own way, you're good to go.
Right. It's like when somebody takes a black and white photograph of a bird and they bring it to me and say, can you sketch this bird?
Right.
Well, see, I didn't take the photograph. I do my sketches with pencil.
Right.
But you know what? I give credit to the person who brought me the picture.
Right.
To let me draw my interpretation of it. See what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of times if I'm sometimes if I'm like reading a news article or something, I'll even say who the writer was,
Yes, you need to. Yes.
Give them credit.
That's ethically correct.
Yeah, I don't do it all the time, but I do try to.
Well, okay.
Because sometimes I just don't even think about it.
If I ever have a boat in my life, which I won't, but if I had one, I'd name it Remain Calm, across the back.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you so much, girl.
Yeah, Poppy, my Poppy. I can't believe she lives.
I love you too.
She doesn't live that far from me.
I know. That is so cool.
Really? That's wild. I mean, we knew about the same places and the places on the lake and what the lake's names were. And I was verifying what I knew. She was verifying what she knew. And we were both telling the truth. So we figured it out. We're going to be friends forever.
Yeah, JLR is, you know, JLR has a good thing going. He, you know, I think once he got rid of
a long way.
A long way, hasn't he?
Go look at some of his really earlier works. And,
oh my gosh.
You won't see the confidence that you see today.
Yes, I agree.
And he served his time, so everybody shut up about that.
Right. Well, I think
your time. Once you served your time, leave them the hell alone.
I know that's they stay on that though. They stay, and you know he's got his friend now. I can't remember her name. Magnolia, and they are really good together.
Yes,
they are really good together.
They are. They're a pair that were matched for each other. Really.
Well, let me tell you, it blew my mind when Bullhorn Betty started talking about the type of relationship that she said she had with JLR, and that kind of blew my mind, Sherry.
No, it wasn't. It was I loved him first, and she was talking about the soap boy.
No, he was second. Both of them, Sherry. JLR first, and Dolly was after JLR.
At the same time?
Oh, no.
Tell me Justin wasn't in this.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
There you go, Justin. I got you back for slapping me in the car. He did a parody with me, like I was drunk in the car with him. He kept slapping the seat and saying, Sherry, shut up. You've already had a 12-pack. You already had a 12-pack.
I haven't went over and watched Justin forever.
He smacked me again. I thought that was the damn funniest thing.
How's he doing with these monkeys?
If people make fun of me, I think it's funny. You know.
How's Justin doing with his monkey? Anybody know?
I don't know.
Has he been slapping it?
No, he wouldn't do that. It's little Remy. Little Remy probably runs all over Justin.
Probably.
She's probably already got him manipulated. I'm positive of it. Yep. Lola has me manipulated. She thinks she's going to get a treat. I go in there and I grab a handful of dog food, and we play a game. I'll throw it here, throw it there. It's just her dog food all over the room. And she has to use a little sniffer, to find every piece. But to her, that's fun. It's like
right.
So anyway, she's 10. Well, she's going to be. Oh no, she's 11 now. She's 11 now.
Holy moly. Well, Sherry, I adore you, but I'm getting off here. I've been on here 3.5 hours.
I know. I need to get off here.
I know. I need to get up and move around a little bit, but I enjoyed you coming up. I always enjoy you popping up.
I've enjoyed being with you. I have.
You come and hang out when you want.
I'm a real person, okay?
I know you're a real person, Sherry.
I don't try to put on airs or try to be something I'm not.
No.
If you met me in person, it'd be just like how I am now.
Right. Well, you're good in this hood. And thank you for the donation. I appreciate that, girl.
You're welcome. I love you.
I really do. I love you, Sherry.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime, girl. Later. I love Auntie Sherry. Tina Hotsapina, $2 for me to say, Andrew, you nasty. Because, Andrew, you freaking nasty. Come over here talking that weird stuff. Whatever. Poppy, I adore you. I really do. Thank you so much. Flies, thanks for being able to type today. I know you got a lot of things going on. I appreciate you coming into chat. Sandy, glad you came in and waved. May May, I adore you, May May. I really do. I don't care what anybody says, May May. You are fantabulous. So, yes, thank you guys so much. Hey, Glenn Butops, I'm glad you came in. Thank you, everybody who just popped in that I hadn't seen forever. Thanks, Mags, for popping in. You guys make sure to go check out Ernie. I can't remember the channel name. I feel bad, but we did drop it in chat. So Ernie's going live. He's probably live already. I've been on here too long. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Promise. And thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. I do appreciate all you guys coming in. And we had quite a few people in here today. And like I always say, though, please don't go show any hate to anyone. There's just no reason to do that, you know, for sure. All right. Peace out, everybody.